Oh, it's me. Hey. Check my windows are closing. One moment. I think we're fine. Like all my windows, I'm in, one of them. The one to my left. But I was always checking if the bathroom window was like particularly open. Like super open. I do hate when that happens. Anyway, let's let's get to business. I actually want to say something real quick, which is probably not relevant really, but I want to say it because it made me happy. That's I was looking at my statistics randomly. I was looking for like because someone mentioned me recently. Were like, oh, you're probably getting your Twitch payout soon, which is true. I'll probably be getting it for the first half of the year soon. And I was looking at my statistics at the time, and I saw something that stood out to me. I saw the VOD minutes watched, which I think is like minutes of my VODs being watched. For May was 605 minutes, and June was 505 minutes, and I'm just like, what the fuck? Someone's watching my VODs? Like, I felt really flattered. I was like, what the hell? Because like watching live is one thing, but like watching someone's VODs, I felt like you've got to like really enjoy the content. So I was really flattered by that. So whoever that is, if you're watching this VOD, thank you. I love you. Thank you very much. Also, yes, goodbye, Seven. Goodbye. Actually, it was Zero who died, though, right? I hope the person like watching the VOD isn't like a big Kamen Rider fan. That'd be really awkward. Yeah. It is sad. Who got him in the end then? A nightmare. Oh, one of those like monster things. The nightmare of ruin. I think so. Here's the thing. So for this stream, I've had planned. I've rather optimistically written out 5 things I want to do across 5 playthroughs with this stream. Given that one playthrough could be like 5 hours, it's probably not going to happen, realistically. But it'd be cool if it did work out that way. So, for the first part of the timeline, I've got written down, Bigfoot is gonna fucking go down. We're gonna beat up Bigfoot. Which is the swamp monster, actually, because as soon as I saw that ages ago, I knew it was my fate. I knew one day I would do this stupid achievement, because it just sounds so stupid to me. It's just like, why am I beating up a swamp monster? Like, I'm playing as a child, what the fuck? So I have to do that one first. And I did to myself the favor of doing some testing in-game, hence why I have these, to figure out roughly where it is, and what stats I will need to do it. Let's see. Go to the final boss. I guess as it goes, then it makes sense. But at least I have like a cool death scene. So I think I keep like disconnected for some reason from my chat. I don't know what's going on there. It's really weird. Anyway, so the plan is timeline number 1, Bigfoot is going down, and then 2 is meet Step Bro. Step 3, we are finding our oranges. Yep, we're gonna finally look for those oranges, we're gonna figure out what they are, and we're gonna find out why we were born. Step 4, crack down on Heru 2. Because I want to know what's going on in Heru 2. Wait, what is going on over there? What's happening? Why is there like some sort of crazy lab or something? Some crazy scientist? I have no idea. We're gonna find Heru 2 again. We're gonna find it. We're gonna go to Heru 2 again and find out what's going on over there. And then 5, if we get to as far as 5 different playthroughs in this one stream, we're gonna just do like a military queen run. And max menace, max military, we're just gonna just wipe out everything. That's the plan. That's the plan for this stream. We're gonna just try out fucking everything, we're just gonna crush everything. That would be like, probably like 3 achievements as well. I probably won't get anything for any of that, but I'm gonna pretend I'm gonna do all that anyway. We're gonna pretend we're getting like a bunch of achievements and lore and all this playthrough, because why not? I've got so many like saves, I don't know which ones are actually like useful. So I don't really want to load up Swamp Check. I think I'm gonna do like this one first. Cause we're not trying to win anyway, we can just sort of piss about and just do whatever we want. I guess we just make this guy on our cabinet probably, because might as well. And then we just get a computer lesson, I suppose, because why not? Operations. So. Here's the plan. Here's what we're gonna do. Give me a second. I can wait. It's quick. Just find my notes because I have a little tag on the thing being like here. So go. So it's Lorcus's quest. Lorcus is on Farcus 2. This entire playthrough is dedicated exclusively just to doing this one quest, just so I can like hunt down the swamp monster because that sounds hilarious and I have to try it. So we are going to max out. And by max out, I mean get it to practice. We're going to get Allure and Science. Which, I mean, we know how this ends already. Like, so, Allure, Science, and also Hunting, which, I don't know which one is Hunting again? Is it like Environment or something? Hunting is... It's Domination, of course, yes. Should have been obvious, of course. So, Domination's up here. And also here. Right. Allure? What is allure? Allure is emotion. Okay. We're gonna pass through emotion on the way there. We're gonna skip every single story beat, and we're just gonna go straight to like where we wanna go. I think we're gonna go here maybe first. Because if I go straight there, I'm gonna skip the entire turn and lose the bonuses I've currently got. Attack them, I don't know what that even does. Kill them. Okay, Allure. Get up to 40. And then I'm gonna get an art lesson from you. 10 visual arts, insane, honestly. Have a dinner party. And we'll pop up at a Farcus 1. And we're going to, hang on. Is this usually turn 6? Hang on. Am I remembering weirdly? Yes. Okay, apparently I'm remembering weirdly because it is right there. So you can make a threatening statement, I guess, with student level fee, probably. I'm guessing. Imperial history failed. It should be student level, yeah. Bureaucracy student. Menace and media. It's called a bit of saber rattling to establish a position. Yes. We're gonna say we have no menace, but we're gonna say them anyway. Don't just trust me. Don't worry. We got this. So once again, just gonna scroll up. Like it's such an inefficient like method of like having notes, but like it's worked so far. So I think we also want terrain, which is there. So I'm not doing that this turn. We also want science. Actually, should we go back and just like travel the map, just go over here and get this guy? Nah, it's not worth it. Let's just get science. Let's just go to science. And we're just gonna make everyone fucking hate us immediately. Speak to... this guy hates me. Let's go speak to you first. Hello, madam. Honest to your house, I hope your travel was comfortable. Her wings twitch. Your brother was the proposed heir until quite recently. You're very young, and you would not be active in your life. What are your credentials? How are you qualified to rule an empire? I'm a student, like I'm a child. Can you fuck off? You leave me alone, mate. I'm just gonna skip like everything because I'm gonna be honest, I don't care. Go dancing, romancing. We're gonna stay put. It's my Jubilee now. Thank you very much. Yep, I'm stealing it. Belongs to me. Oh, hunting. There you go. 30 hunting. It is undaunted. Oh well. Science. Do I have enough science? I can't remember now. Whatever. Punishment for drunkenness. He's just a drunk guy. He's just a little guy. This guy likes me. This guy, look at this. This guy actually likes me this time. It's pretty rare. Usually everyone just hates me right away. So we could go here and probably just explode or something. Let's find out. The problem is, this is not really a quest you do early game, so it's gonna like be really messy. I think we want like 50 terrain as well, if I'm not mistaken. Call him Zoltan, it's my name now. It's my name? It's my kid now. I choose the name. Hello, Zoltan. We're gonna have a lot of turns where we just don't do anything at all. I'm gonna spoil that right now. We get one in law and one in science. Beautiful princess. But I am quite alluring, yes. You smile a lot and keep your head turned to the focus on your best side. Passes in a blur, but you also refuse to question about your upbringing, your favorite color, and so on. Teaming says everything went well, but that is your job. That is your job. That is your job to reassure yourself. Right, go back up again. Okay, so. So we want just hunting 50, that's fine. Let's go hunting. I can do signs at any time, so I might as well just like ignore it, I don't care. I didn't ask. This is going well. Now we're negative. Okay, this isn't good. Body control. We're gonna find out very quickly if I'm like completely mistaken. What is this research directorship focused on? Does it have anything to do with my father's warp experiments? No. Terraforming? Oh, okay. What's the question from this? In fact, was he studying a reaction brought before the ministry? To take a guess. I refuse. No. Use about Lucamere? Okay, so we want 50 science, so here we go. I will admit, part of me is expecting this to be like... I guess it's gonna turn out I'm gonna like... have made a mistake, and it's gonna turn out that like... everyone just likes Lucamere more than me. Everyone's like, well, you didn't fucking come to see me, so... Okay, so... I'm kind of feel like we level up wrestling a little bit. Just because, like, oh, it's right there, that's annoying. You know what, let's level up contortion. Yep, that's the skill, that's what we're going for. Oh, look at this outfit, this is cute. So, Lorcus, nice to meet you. When did I come here? Did I mean to do that? Negotiate. Since she probably has positive feelings about you. Let me just... Personal... Wait, hang on. Have I... Turned... Did I... I thought it felt a bit weird. Did I let up a save? What? Have I let up a save somehow? As if I don't know the answer. I'm just really confused. I'm like, how did this happen? How did I not realize that I did this? What the fuck? Alright, Swamp Quest for what this save is. We're doing this one. What have we got? Okay, we've got 35 science, we've got 50 hunting, 50 scouting, terrain. We're gonna go all in on wrestling. That's my goal. Where are we at currently on moods? We're all negative. That's annoying. Alright. I'm gonna go visit you. Hello. Stay put. Okay, it's gonna go all in on wrestling. That's my new goal. Because I don't. It's like I wrote down a bunch of options as to like what they do, and I'm thinking now, and I'm like, would a law actually give you like the chance to fight him? Because I feel like it surely wouldn't, right? So I'm gonna try just beating him up with wrestling, because that sounds way funnier. I also wrote in my notes, I wrote wrestling, strength, reflexes, and then just get wrestling to practice. That's the goal. Good morning, Your Imperial Highness. I don't get this one, sure. I mean, max out wrestling, or by max out I mean, you know, get it high enough. We're now a Power Rangers villain. Guys, it's good progress. They won't fight us now. There's no way. We just whip out a fault. We just command him. We're just like, you belong to me now. And he's just like, "Rrr." Exactly like that's exactly how the conversation will go. What I just said. You can write that one down. It's gonna be exactly like that. So we need strength as well, probably, allegedly. So condition is here and also here, so I'm not going anywhere else. I guess we can probably just, like, not care. Regid's now betrayed me, of course. Stay put. Actually, during one of my little test runs of this, actually, I did have a problem. Where, I had... suddenly the woman cancelled her quest and was like, hey, I'm just gonna vote for you anyway now. And I don't know what caused that. I couldn't figure it out, but it was really annoying. So we want strength, we want reflexes, and wrestling. We've got student reflexes already. Let's just get to 50. This outfit is killing me, I'm not gonna lie. Most people hesitate even when given a single signal to move. The person revalidate the situation first. Go ahead and plan. Just go. You have an advantage. Okay, cool. Actually, really random thing I can talk about when I think of it. I'm actually thinking about trying a diet for the first time in my entire life. Which sounds bad, but I guess it is kind of bad. But like, you know, I've never really needed to lose weight before. But like recently, I looked in the mirror for the first time in my life, and I just thought like, I could do with losing a little bit of weight. I feel like I could do with losing a little bit. And I discovered that apparently cottage cheese is just, like, insane for weight loss, apparently. And I'm really curious. Sure, send the fleet. I'm definitely able to do that. Yep, look at it right there. Look how close I am. Look how powerful my military is. Learn to judge your limits. You can pass through some more time. It's about stringing your muscles to the point of injury. Do squats, press-ups comfortably, arms still firmly, have notable muscle tone. I was looking for you. You're gonna be around Kedrove Aganaglia, right? Nah. Sorry, I'm busy. I got the election and all these crises to worry about. I can't do everything for her festival. For a festival. I have more important things to do. Oh, come on. Actually, since I'm not Empress, yeah, I can't do that anyway, so sorry. That shows our priorities. So, looking at the things, I think we have everything that I've kind of spelled out for myself here. We're gonna get rid of Swamp Check 1. Well, there you go, Swamp Quest 1. Lorcus, I've come to bargain. Once it's from Pseudo Beast, you consider for a flyer to come pick you up. Got the character social stuck over your shoulders. Swamps are tough terrain to move through. Also, this song's a banger, by the way. Swamps are difficult terrain to move through, but if you come prepared. Also, apparently I have 0 viewers right now, so I'm gonna quickly run 3 minutes of ads while I've got the chance. Well, there's no viewers around, apparently. Allegedly. It keeps, like, something between 1 and 4, so, like, I don't know what's going on, but... It says 1, so I've got to be like, yep, okay, ads. You have waterproof clothing and a good solid stick for testing the ground ahead of you. You have drinking water to sustain you and the ability to circle help if you need it. You should be fine. You make some distance from your landing site before you consider the encounter undisturbed wildlife, large animals, and safe life is already frowning and jumping all around you. They're just curious. This is the right sort of area for Raksha territory, but they aren't going to talk and say hello, so how do you intend to find a giant lizard? Search for signs. A Raksha, particularly a large, healthy adult, will make good eggs. Oh, that will make good eggs. Will leave traces. Footprints in the mug. In the mug? In the mug. Footprints in the mud. Broken reeds that's belly dragged. Bones from a kill. A lair. You move from place to place, following clues and climbing up trees. Hope for a better vantage point when possible. Finding the layout of the area, the most likely places for a lizard to lurk. At last, you catch sight of a motion in the distance. Low, bulky, green. A Raksha. If you go charging full speed right at it, it will hear you coming and probably submerge itself where you can never find it. I don't know why I'm not speaking so quickly. Just... If you go charging full speed right at it, it will hear you coming and probably submerge itself where you can never find it. Your best bet's are either to attack from a distance or to circle around and try to cut it off from another direction. In the close range, we're gonna fucking beat this guy up. We're gonna do it right now. Actually, I probably should put up on screen, like, the current thing I'm going for. That pretty makes sense. I think this one I usually use, yeah. I've got this message, but I think I usually just edit this one, right? Okay. There we go. It's sufficiently unreadable as well. It looks horrible. It's just bright white. There we go. Let's make it red. It's like a very hostile message. Bright blue. Nope, that does not work. Okay, we're gonna make it pink. Any color that will work at all. I'll tell you what, we're giving it a background. I'm gonna go for a bright colour. Bright green. That looks lovely, yeah, it fits perfectly with the vibe of this stream, you know what I mean? Wow, it just fits in so well. It looks perfect. You move through the swamp trying to predict where the lizard will go next so that you can get there first. It's not just triangulation, it's also about natural trails and the lay of the land. I'm gonna refresh my Twitch page real quick because my chat was broken. I don't think it might be something broken. There we go. Now it's working properly. Now it should actually have a bit rate. Wonderful. It's all about natural trails and the lay of the land. Finally, you round a large tussock to find the Raksha directly in front of you. The beast rears up, hissing, ready to fight. Blade, basic, fail. Chain, basic, fail. Grapple it! There's a reason the Raksha wrestling is a popular sport. This beast is extremely competitive for dominance and mating rights, but they almost never kill each other. When one fighter signals surrender, it prostrates itself before the winner, who places a victorious paw on its head and pushes it down. The loser is required to remain perfectly still until the winner gets bored and lets it go. This means two things. First, if you can engage the Raksha's wrestling instincts and successfully defeat it, you can hold it in place with your bare hand until transport arrives. Second, if you lose, it probably won't kill you. You mimic the Raksha's posture as best you can, because if your limbs bend differently and you don't have a tail, baring your teeth, you hiss, you stomp from side to side. In the disgusting swamps, it's probably just like... And then you both charge forward and slam into each other. You sweat and strain against the lizard adversary, neither gaining nor giving ground, escaping holds and flips before the point can be pressed into victory, yeah. You gotta do something to tip the balance before your strength runs out. Pushing your body to its limits, you grab hold of the Raksha and lift it up, and then bend over backwards in order to slam its head into the ground behind you. You just fucking suplex the lizard. I love it. Gasping, you let go and turn around to look at the result. The lizard waves its limbs feebly but appears to be stunned. Quickly, you summon your pickup to retrieve you and your prize. There we go, the fist is mighty. Defeat the Rakshar with your bare hands. We did it. That's achievement number 1. Unfortunately, that is the only one I've really prepared, like, actual notes for on how to do. The rest of it, we're going in fully blind, so from here on out, it's gonna be terrible. With the help of the employees of Lorcus's estate, he managed to deliver the Rakshar to the stables, where a veterinarian probably begins to examine it. You are too tired to care. You go back to your room and have a shower and never want to smell swamp again. Ah, you've had an adventure, haven't you? I hope you filmed it. I was a little bit busy. Look at I forgot what I was wearing. I was a little bit busy. Actually, if we get like maxed out wrestling, do we just have like a fucking like lucha libre outfit? That'd be so funny. Don't worry, you're about to give us something charming and terrific for the feeds. The whole planet will be buzzing about this, especially once my daughter updates her followers. Oh, you won the approval of GAC Fawn after all, so you can post a few pictures circulated in the press. There's a whole studio in service of your daughter's purposes. The staff are excellent at their jobs, make you look dashing and artistically tasseled rather than filthy and exhausted. Even drew a mustache on you, know, in the after editing. What do you call it again? Like post processing? I can't remember now. I do admire your courage and determination, Your Imperial Highness. You have my vote and my gratitude. I won't forget. Thank you. You are too tired. You have her vote. Who cares? Right, so what do we reckon? We just max out tumbling real quick. Unfortunately, it's going to be 2 turns. It's going to be a bit annoying. Also, you know what? We never actually killed an assassin. What if this is the run where we kill an assassin? We just quickly max out like all of our like fucking fist fighting stats. We just beat the shit out of them real quick. Should we? You know, let's do it. Let's go find an assassin. That's a good idea. Beat up and assassin. Beat up an assassin. There we go. That's goal number 2. If only the fleet was stationed closer to Heru Prime. If only. You've got the condition outfit. Oh, I've seen this before actually. This is not that new. This is familiar. You practice cartwheels, flips, and handsprings. Learn to handle, twisting motions, and reorient your body in midair. A real cartwheel requires gravity, but spinning techniques are equally valuable in freefall. You sit in your room. Aganaglia. Aganaglaglag. Aganaglag. Just hanging around waiting for an assassin to show up. It's just like, hey bro, who hates me? Come on, come at me. You wanna fucking go, mate? I'll have you. Let's go here. No weapons. Alright, fucking come on, mate. Come on. You think of a combat stance. Watch your opponent carefully. Just because this fight doesn't involve weapons doesn't mean it isn't dangerous. Each of you moves in and out, judging the other's reactions about committing. Makes a number of high and low kicks in your direction, keeping you on your toes. He moves in for a kick to the body. You raise a leg to block, but too late, he realized it was a feint. He drops his weight lower, slipping his leg around to yours, striking your back leg where your weight was balanced. The hard blow knocks your footing out from under you, sending you to the ground. You roll immediately, getting out of the way of any follow-up attack. For some reason, the crowd around you breaks into a chorus of booing. You raise your head and realize you've rolled out of the circle, forfeiting the match in less than honourable fashion. Sorry, you're just too skilled for me. Embarrassing, but you're not hurt. Okay, so that wasn't even an assassin, that was just some guy. It was just some guy who would have killed me by accident. That's kind of annoying. Some more pleasant business today. Cool, I didn't ask. Like, do I look like I have fucking time for this? Leave me alone! You have a blade next. You're a fine blade. He's my target. I'm just hanging around in this random place. Okay, it's another thing, isn't it? Oh no, it's not. Okay. Let's go to Farkas 1. They're probably trying to kill me there, surely. Heart of Ice. Don't speak. I have no time for this nonsense. I'm not interested. So what do we learn? Contortion? Sure. I can only just level up 1 stat like this spell. I can't do anything else. Oh, speaking again. We're not coming before? What's my rhetoric like on this playthrough? Is it any good? No. Hello, Oberod. You look pretty tough. Maybe you like me for being, like, you know, buff as hell? You ever watched WWE? You seen me at all? I prefer personal combat. I admire the loyal service of our soldiers, but I prefer to fight as an individual than a member of a unit. My duties with the Empire will not likely allow me time for a full tour of service, but I am well equipped to defend myself. An easy boast for a young noble. Well, yes, every young noble knows the basics of fighting is not apparently enough to impress him. Alright, well, cool. There's literally nothing I can fucking do to just, like, please this person. He just hates me. No matter what playthrough I do, I can just never please him. I'm staying here for a while, so until someone kills me. That's my goal. The Farkans, because I'm right here. Then the Miakans. Then the Mao. And then the Heru. You want to be engaged in such a most about of shoot if you're launching a rebellion. Been a beautiful party, Zorana. Thanks. May I have this dance? Not just being flirtatious, there's something on his mind. I mean, this is new. I've never seen this before, I'm pretty sure. Alright. Take a position close to which I've been guided through the familiar motions. You feel your body relaxing, know that for once you're in the hands of a trusted friend. He leans in closer up to murmur to you. I've been hearing the strangest rumor. Apparently you fought a fucking crocodile in a swamp. What were you thinking? Like, what was the motivation there? I'm curious. What do you mean? This was that the Emperor is not dead, but is set aside as a friend to become a musician and join the Ascoldian State Opera Company. That must be true. That's gotta be true, yeah. That sounds about right. If I had been born an Emperor, I would have wanted to give it all up and run away for the theatre as well. Yeah, we're talking about my dad, Emperor Dragoson, the great and powerful, not you. Besides, I met the opera company. Well, I heard it said and thought you should know. Good to know you're looking out for me. I am forever your loyal servant. Oh, you tease. But it's nice. I feel like, I don't know what triggered that, because I never had that happen before, and now on this joke throwaway playthrough, suddenly the game is like, yeah, okay, here you go, have this new stuff. Anyway, unarmed 50. You learn to uppercut someone. You can kick, punch, or throw. It's difficult that you fought, and you must to follow up on your instincts. That's right, that, and the punch to have the right instincts. Okay. She fucking hates me. Holy shit, she's like, fuck off! Go somewhere else! Alright, end social turn. I guess. Cinepart has pleasure to look in there. Damn, I'm never gonna catch up. Oh, hang on. Patrol, guard in front of you, was a weapon in hand. He sets it behind you, or duck! You duck and roll, throwing us out of the immediate line of fire, brings over to the course of your side, let someone pick up an easy target, stronger than fire at melee range. Of course, as a trained guard, you can't rely on luck for long, you also scream for help. Like the Slavic command to make sure summoning guards got captured safely. It was ordered by Ozara, Elector of Farkas Prime. No way, the person who hated me. Zara is now declared ineligible to vote, had arrested broadcast throughout the Empire. Since you found yourself alive, it's simply nothing more than another negative scandalous gossip. Alright, so now she was the one who hadn't voted yet! Unbelievable, that's fucking awful. That's the worst case scenario. Good morning, Your Imperial Highness. I don't care. Do whatever. I'm the most indifferent queen ever. I only care about, like, fighting and nothing else. Something's being a dangling rope from setting ways instead of giving it over subtle wrist motions, but flinging knots and... Well, actually like an actual, like, knight or something. Practice swinging knotted ropes and leather straps of different lengths in order to strike a marked target accurately with the free end. Control is key. Just a little bit, just in case. I don't know how quiet it actually is. It looks very quiet. She's still... Can I talk to her? It's like, hey, how you doing? How does it feel not to have no vote? How you doing? End social turn. Explore the station. Come at me. Without warning, you had a stinging pain in your arm. Your hand comes to swat the insect. An assassin? You didn't see you attacked. There's not going to come from long range. Turn around and do nearest quarterback, making a line of sight. You grit your teeth and wheel away to keep moving. You later. Step from hallway to hallway, you get heavier. No way, a dead end. You turn around and you fucking die. That's how I want to go out. I don't know what I meant by that. Yeah, I just want to get shot by like a dart gun. Yeah. It's not even Swamp Quest anymore, I'm just like pissing about now. I'm just trying to find a chance to like have an assassin try to kill me so I can just beat him up. Hang on. We want blade and chain. We're gonna win it all. Good for you. Took me to throw the stones for you. So what Fortune has planned? Nah. Nah, I'm good, thank you. Okay. We too busy to hang out. What's your interest? I could marry Vasily. He's very elegant, isn't he? Are you serious? Nah. Yeah, not really. I actually don't like him at all. He's a bit of a wanker, to be honest. I don't know. Let me know better than ever you don't. What'd you say? I don't think it would work. Okay. Just like that's because I'm going to marry him instead. So what do we go for? I guess we go for like 2 more in blade? Because it was up to 80? We're going to do it once, like up to 65, which is not really that useful. So yeah, if I get 80 blade. Is willing to save another blade with longer reach, allowing you to keep your participants of an opponent with a defense, perhaps with a still really gets your point across or through. It's part of your instructors drilling through various techniques. You're starting to look like you know what you're doing, and you could make like a pretty cool stunt fighting video for the feeds. That's the goal. Yeah, that's what we're doing right now. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is just try to go all in on negative now. I'm just gonna go all the way down to negative real quick. Let's try to get someone to like try to kill me in like the diary room. Farewell, my not husband. Right. And then we go in on unarmed, I guess? You can move already swiftly against me to strike button faint, you can have a kick quickly enough to catch them by surprise. Everyone's just voting for Luke, but holy shit. Like this playthrough, like if it was actually like a serious one, we'd be doomed. You tell one particular maintenance worker down a corridor, curious what she's up to. Looks like she's putting maintenance on a lift shaft. The doors are open with like a dark, empty space, and the worker's on their hands and knees adjusting circuitry. You step closer, what if you see starts at the bottom of the shaft? The worker hears your footsteps and looks up. Careful, your highness. She stands, reaching out a hand to carefully guide you open the hole and grabs hold of your wrist. She's not pushing you away, she's pulling you in, she's trying to kill you! Fucking try, mate, go on, fucking give it a go, go on. You turn your wrist, gripping her as she's gripping you. Then you move towards your opponent, the change of resistance, throwing her momentarily off balance. You hook your leading foot behind hers, tripping her and knocking her to the ground. She falls hard, reflexively letting go of your wrist. She's no trained assassin, she has no combat experience. She just took a chance when it was offered to her. And you, now, take the opportunity to run. No! Fucking kill her! Go back! Beat her up! It was ordered by Ixel. Okay, that's good. At least she was going for the enemy, at least. Fucking, can we just kill, like, one guy? We're staying here, this is where I belong. I don't care. I'm the most indifferent person imaginable. I feel nothing towards what you ask. Okay, we're gonna go for 70 strength. You can comfortably lift and hold your friend next to your head. It starts wiggling anyway. Alright, come on, someone's gonna try and kill me. Comforting and concealing. Concealing too much apparently, you don't even feel like a dagger that comes when you're back. You just... Okay, that's just stealth and reflexes. You're carrying a knife, can you would it from this position? Fight to get free. I just want to kill some guy with my bare hands. Come on, is that too much to ask for? Come on. Yeah, that's all I'm asking. It's all I'm asking. It's all I want, you know. You're in a bad position, but this isn't over yet. You've got to escape this pin. Your only chance is to shift in a way that throws them off balance and then take advantage of that brief opportunity. They're pushing you down with all their weight and expect you to try and lift your head up in response. Instead, you wrench your head to the side, ignoring this painful neck jolt. Your opponent's hand slides out of position as they overbalance. Quickly twist and roll the front onto their side. Driven by desperation, you follow up your emotional disabling blows to the head, the neck, and the groin. Only then do you make your escape. Just kill them! Oh my god. And it was by Zolot as well. Okay, hang on. What else can we do? Something shoves you, you nearly get stabbed. You don't quite get stabbed, you know, you're doing fine. Stab them. You snake your hand down along the trapped body, don't ring enough or not doing it, doing evidence one for freedom. Quickly, you twist your arm up and behind your back, driving the knife into what you thought will be the assassin's only got its side. Stab, squish, twist. There's a grunt of pain, the weight holding you down goes limp. Then we have to check if you killed me, run for safety. Okay, yes, that counted. We killed an assassin. Let's go. Okay, we did it. We killed like 3 people in this playthrough. Holy moly! But that one actually counted. That's what's important. Anyway, it was Zolot. We killed Zolot. He's gone. Not long now. Electors and their retinues are beginning to revive in the Heavenly Palace. The halls are filled with strangers. Soon your fate will be in their hands. What your parents said they could see you now? Probably they're very disappointed in you. Why did you become a fucking WWE star? I'm gonna get 10 dart guns. Actually, I'm curious if I have like notes for the assassination on the last like day. It doesn't look like it written down anywhere, unfortunately, so I have no idea like how we can defeat this last lady. They just get like 90 unarmed, I guess. You know about dart guns? Yeah, because I know there's this event here, and I don't know what you have to use to like defeat this woman. She suddenly springs into action, her fist driving straight towards your midsection. The speed of her movement triggers an immediate reaction from you, and you leap backwards out of her range before her hand can make a menacing glitter of the blade in her hand. The guards retaliate, sling her target to the ground and safety away from you. It makes my attempt to struggle to protect herself as she falls. The reason is quickly apparent. She's dead. Suicide pill. That's why this attack was so blatant. She had no intention of living through it. You are hustled away to the medical lab to be looked over and patched up. You're in no danger now. Well, in another sense, you're in constant danger. Ever since that assassin was probably one of the electors. No way to find out who, though, not now, but for the election. And that means they're probably still here in the palace with you. Okay, well that was the last thing we wanted to see. So with that said, we now do another playthrough. We're going to go back to the start once again. Okay, so what is the next goal then? What are we doing now? We can now delete Bigfoot. We can put a little X after Bigfoot. And a little X after kill an assassin. We have we have like the main ones, which I mentioned earlier. We've also got some bonus ones called Pass Civil Exam, Evac Gribber Colony, and just complete more quests, which I'm not gonna do because the quests are really annoying. So no. We could try to meet Stepbro. The requirements for meeting Stepbro, according to what I have, according to what I know so far at least, is by turn 16 have intrusion practiced, repair practiced, and possibly also visual arts practiced. However, I think that's actually outdated information. I think I actually know from experience now that all you need is repair practice. If you get repair practiced, I'm pretty sure it works. Pretty sure, at least. I could be wrong, because I didn't actually, like, you know, test it. Anyway, meet Big Bro. So, here's the notes I've got. So basically, I'm gonna spoil it for you anyway. Actually, no, you know what? I'll show you what it looks like first. Nah, I want to tell you what I'm doing first, because that way we can like actually I can explain why I'm doing what I'm doing before I like have to wait 16 turns to get to that point. So basically, the way this is going is that you know that the little box you can open up on the ship on turn 16. You get given a wooden box to dismantle or whatever, or to open up with intrusion if you want. And if you do that, you can... what's it called? If you do that, you can... that's it, you get a message. You get a message written on the wood. There's like a little message inside the wooden box, and it's from your big bro who tells you, like... he says, like... he gives you some keywords. I've got them written down here. He says rendezvous, neutral, spy, top secret, face-to-face, Voshkot. And it then goes on to say, apparently, attend spy exchange meeting between Crystal Nova and the Empire. And I wrote after that, well, we're going to need piloting, I guess. I don't know how much piloting, but we'll need piloting. So my goal to start with is repair 50, and then piloting maybe about 50, I don't know. Some amount of piloting. That is the plan. That is my goal. With that in mind, I think engineering is down here then. We go for this. We go to Mirka 1? I guess we just go to Mirka 1, why not? Just so we don't lose everyone like we did from the previous meme playthrough. Take a position in the Draug sector. Anyway, repair. Is it repair? Hang on, let's make sure. Yeah, repair. We're no longer a Rita repulsor. Honestly, why even live? Everything's connected. We have to look at points of failure. The social phase will begin. Everyone fucking loves you. Also, you know, I learned something recently, actually. Remember how we had that playthrough, which I kept reloading repeatedly because it was so cool? We had that playthrough where this kid was like... yeah, like he put me through some insane, like, psychopathic, horrible test where he was, like, gonna, like, trap us underground forever. We're gonna suffocate or some horrible, awful shit like that. Apparently, he only comes back to save you, as he did for us, and then joins us, if you don't correct him here. Which is like, how the fuck, like... I would never have guessed that. That's insane to me. That's such a crazy, like, specific thing, you know what I mean? It's like... It's just... Honestly, I love stuff like that in a video game, because I never would have thought about it. I never would have known that if I hadn't read that on the internet somewhere. I don't remember where I read it. I read it somewhere on the internet, and I was just like, I was blown away. I was like, really? That was the deciding factor? Because that would have changed everything, you know what I mean? Like, this stream, for the last few playthroughs, like, before I actually were able to win, were built on that save point after that event. Because I was like, that's crazy good. I don't want to do it again in case something goes wrong, because I knew something might go wrong, but I thought, you know, it's crazy how it all worked out so well when I had 0 stats beginning of the game, you know what I mean? That was like turn 6 or something. that save point would never have existed if not for that happening. If I hadn't tolerated the mistake that one time, but on a whim, because usually I'd correct them. I can't believe it. It's crazy. I'm gonna tolerate this. So it was like, yep, okay. And then lots of empathy checks because you're meeting like 15 people in a row. We can get arts, gunnery, interaction, gunnery. I think we'll go towards secretive because yeah, we can get piloting as well. Just gonna stay here. There's no reason to go anywhere. Make a threatening statement. Negotiate with the truck. Have a good day. We can be a very different person from the previous playthrough. I'm going to tell you that now. I'll tell you what, we'll do 2 piloting right away. I have an update on the truck ship. Oh yeah. The very hang on, what? There's a free instance in the mines exchange for 10 cases of Quadrovian ice wine for the Imperial supplies. It's a very fancy wine, does not legally to the palace use anyway, but anyone could buy it or they could afford it. They're asking for a bribe. How does the price of wine compare to the price of a season's labor? You have no idea. I accept the deal. Give them the wine. I'm too young to drink anyway. What's the point? Why worry? And we just get some art lesson because might as well, I guess. Might help later on, you never know. We'll find out. Also, one of these guys is probably like crazy for your council, so I probably will just quickly just look at my notes for that, just to see who I can hire. Yeah, the weird kid can speak to the grid, which is interesting. Zolo doesn't like us, Lukamir doesn't like us. Actually, I did learn. I wrote it in my notes because I wanted to say this on stream. I found a small thread. I'm reading it exactly as it's written. I found a small thread including the literally the developer of the game, where players talk about making Lukamir friendly with them. Apparently, it is possible, but only super late into the game you can make Lukamir like you. However, it does not enable anything new. Nothing changes, so there's no reason to do it, but it is something you can technically do. You can make him friendly to you. Through, I don't know how, I don't know what you do, but I'm guessing a lot of stuff is late in the game, so it's kind of a funny little detail. It's a Vartra, it's my favorite character, it's a free vote. Okay, none of these guys... fucking, like, the old man. My notes, I think the Star Commander just says, he fucking joined me for free because I won the football game and survived an assassin? He gives 75 military? Section of my notes, because I didn't actually write down where the planets begin for the earlier ones. Meerkat Prime. Right, it does not look like anybody here is particularly good for hiring, according to my notes. I haven't actually written down everyone's notes, mind you. Like, some of them could be insane for the right thing. I feel like Ix will be pretty good, surely. You know what? Let's use the wiki. Let's use the wiki for this game real quick. Zorana, Ixel. I know that I saw on there when I was writing down some notes earlier, or not earlier, but in like a few weeks ago, I was looking on there. Okay, Ixel is useless everywhere. There's no point in using her. Okay, Zorana, Rovos. He has 50 spiritual advisor. So you can only bring him in as a spiritual advisor. But if you do, he'll kind of be insane. Hey, Krovos, want to go to my cabinet? I'll give you a role in the military, one of my closest advisors if it was imperial policy. You can't imagine if he'd have any useful advice to give, he's just a child! But whatever he does or doesn't bring to the position, he's an elector, you need the votes.
Ah, now we are getting somewhere. I'll be your spiritual advisor and bring the blessing of death on your new empire.
Traditionally, the empire is advised by the High Pontifex.
That's the old way. You're a new beginning. You don't need an old woman who smells like mildew. I can guide you. The gods speak through me.
Wants to challenge her all holiness? That's heresy! He's not been part of the Sacra. Since your reluctance, he leads in closer.
Traditions die.
Just imagine him just leaning into the screen, it's like,
Traditions die, Zorana. It's time to move on. Who cares about religion? It's not important anymore.
can you risk offending Mirkan society by letting this child in the High Pontifex's place? Absolutely. I suppose as the Empress I could start my own traditions.
Exactly.
Alright, you can join my ministry as my spiritual advisor.
Together we will remake the empire.
Right. This is probably the worst decision you could possibly make in the whole game, huh? Everyone now just hates you. Everyone's just like, yeah, fuck you. Like, get out of it, get out of it. What does this guy offer? What does Vasa have to offer me? There's no, like, wiki page for him? Hang on. Wiki. Apparently he gives a lot of stats, actually. He can give quite a lot. He can give Galactic Relations 50, Commerce 50, Bureaucracy 50, Imperial History 50. He can't give Media or Science, though. mean, I have no real, like, plans for my cabinet. I don't know what I'll actually need out of any of these, but... I feel like Economics 50 is pretty good, right? Do you go for Economics 50? Is that a fine one to go for? Probably? Alright, hey, join my cabinet. Come on. I'd be very happy to give my advice on many subjects with Imperial Highness. I'll be my external curator, but how do I do that? I don't have the option. So I have Law Chancellor, look a bit of Science, Commerce, Law. I have no option for Culture. And again, I have no external curator, unfortunately. I guess we could go Imperial History, because that's pretty cool. We do like History for some reason. We do Commerce? Fuck, we'll do Commerce. Come on. Yes, I'll be very happy to, thank you, yes. Varta's just a real one. You gotta love Varta. Right, so our goal is to we kind of missed our chance to actually do anything, so I guess we're gonna go to engineering. And I'm also gonna save my game. I'm gonna save over Ixal quest maybe. I'm gonna call this Big Bro Beginnings. Just gonna stay here for a little while. Good morning, Your Imperial Highness. Can you do anything, please? What does it say again about thingy? What are your commands? Well, it might appear presumptuous of me. The question is notice for plans and finances. In which case, we just keep the Father's Jubilee. Wait, but last time the dad got mentioned a lot, right? What if we just like fully rebel against our dad? What if our big bro didn't like our dad? Doesn't that make sense to you, right? The big bro probably didn't like the dad very much because he ran away from home. So what if we rebel against our dad and we set up all those conditions for him showing up later on? Which I guess that must be what it was, but that changed. Usually I would always make it his Jubilee. If I make it mine, maybe that's the trigger. That's my guess. It would make sense to me anyway. Okay, well we didn't actually want any of these. I guess we can go for like strength or something. I mean reflexes is actually insane. So we definitely give it this first of all. This is just too powerful to not take. Punished for drunkenness only. I do not care for this man. So, I think Ixal, you can get her a vote, but you have to have rhetoric. I think it's be like, hey, what can I do for you? And she's like, exactly like that. And social turn, and then we're gonna go spaceships, probably. You could go secretive, though. That's not that bad, either. I'll talk her out of it. That's the opposite marker. We can't do that one anyway. Let's go March of the Guard. What was that? That was a turn civil assassination attempt that time, which is interesting. Let's go to Drow. Let's go get the Science Man. That's like kind of an insane play to have that guy early on. The noble families have often been encouraged to run a priesthood in order to remove the succession. Command the child be raised by a temple. Alright, fuck it, go on. What does that do? The child must be offered to the sacrament and raised in temples as a future priest. Devoting his life to the service of the gods and remembrance of ancestors is the best way to honor my father's legacy. The boy will be safe, well treated, and given an excellent education. More important, as a member of the Sacral family's house will be officially severed. It won't matter whose son he might have been. Mother may object. She wanted his birthright, didn't she? Being an emperor's child comes with a price. As you well know. Here are some tokens of my appreciation for her sacrifice. I'll get it done. Make it public in honor of Emperor Dragoson. Very well. They're just like, you're a monster, what the fuck? What are you doing? That's resolved, and have an update on the drunk Herkin who slandered your name. It's not appeared this your friend ever since his release. No sign of any rumors in circulation. So good, good job. Yes. All right, max out piloting, and by max out again, you know, 50, because apparently that's the max in my brain. And rapidly regaining your bearings. Mesmerin with rogue shadow. I forgot about this guy. So he's still out there somewhere looking for your dad. They go for combat, I guess? Let me go to Draug, because why not? Why not? And you get Blade leveled up. What do I go for? We have none of these things. We have Bureau History? We have Economics. Tauric Imperial has Menace Military. Law and Arts. I have none of these things. I'm Beautiful Princess. Etiquette. Take me to read a report later on. Offer your hand, ego set apart. Remember me. When you're, you know, voting for someone later on, please. That's all I ask. Just stay put in Draug for the moment. And Lucamir's betraying me by, you know, deciding he doesn't want to appreciate me very much. He doesn't want to, I don't know what that means, but doesn't want to appreciate me. He doesn't want to anymore. He's sick of appreciating me. He's done it too long. I got repair 50, that's all we need, I think. Hopefully. Return to your room and find an important message, but you ignore it because you don't give a shit. You simply do not care. Cabinet position. Hello, sir. I want you to be my logophy of science. Very well, I accept. It's such an insane thing to gain for free, you know what I mean? I just have to take every single time I have to take that. It's crazy. Like, how could I say no to this? I guess we save again now? Big Bro 2. And then Zolot absolutely fucking loves Lucamere. He's a big fan. So, what do you go for next? Because body control is pretty good. Oh, okay. Because we don't do that. Okay. Guys, let's just go to here instead. I've got a good feeling about this place in particular, yeah. Let's go here. So who is the guy here? It's like Cinepart, isn't it? What does Cinepart have to offer my council? Apparently 50 economics and nothing else of any interest, so he's probably not useful here. Tragic. Let's return to Mirka Prime. For no particular reason other than just to say hello. Yes, your highness. I approve the position. News about Lucamir's campaign? I do interview for the food. You put the screens of footage of Lucamir asking questions for what is making this at a historic castle on Twin Worlds. I already held an event there. Mine was better. I'm trying to think what would be useful for like dealing with our brother. You know what I mean? Like I'm sure that there's gonna be some crazy like encounter. Like, what if he tries to kill me, you know what I mean? I'm like, I want to be ready with, like, a whole arsenal of weaponry. Got our reflexes all up. Oh, hey, how you doing? You always look so miserable. He's like, yes, can I help you? And then Milan has also joined him. I feel like I've already got everything that I could like really think of at a base level. So it's kind of tough to really know like what do I go for. We could go meet him, but we're just not really prepared for it, so there's no real point. I'm gonna probably go pee and have a think about it while at the same time. Got lots of time though for some reason, so. Make some coffee as well, and I'll get some insulin on that as well, just so I can like, because I'm stuttering a lot. Maybe my sugar levels are like really high right now, so I'm gonna probably just assume that they are and go sort that out, and hopefully make it easier to speak for this rest of the stream, because I could definitely do with that. So I'll see you in a few minutes or so. Make sure you can hear the music in the background while I'm gone. Hopefully it's not really loud. If it is, just turn me down. I guess I'll fix it when I get back. It is me again. I'm not even all that tired, really. I think I'm actually, like, burning through all of my energy. Because usually, on a Sunday, I'm usually, like, a lot more tired. And I was pretty tired earlier on today, but I thought to myself, like... I had a moment where I was like, I could just not stream today, but I really didn't want to do it because I thought, if I don't stream today, that's 2 Sundays in a row I didn't stream. And I would like to stream more, generally speaking. I've said there's enough times before, it's nothing new, I guess, but I would like to stream more, really, rather than less. So I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to skip my chances again. So what's going to make a tube? We have something we can do to like use the kid, right? None of these, unfortunately. See, tumbling reflexes at student. Damn. Punish him! Now look what you've done! This is coming out of your salary! You shove him aside. You have things to do. I know that's what's that going to do later on. He's going to kill me. He's going to be the next assassin now. Let's see. We're going to wrestle our brother when we find him. That's next on the list, definitely. Actually, we probably should get rhetoric while we can. Rhetoric and deception would probably be pretty good, because, you know, maybe we can talk to him a little bit and find out. But a simple strip would attempts to sway opinions, sincere requests, flattery, bribery. What was economics do, by the way? A great many guests regular total egg grants gives investment opportunities promising you fabulous returns in exchange for imperial support. Simple, welcome up when you the election and would be unwise to bind yourself to petty bargains at this stage, to see now to find interest and ask them salient questions before moving on. And that's it. Okay, it's just like a hey, just be polite. Tell the truth. When I first entered secondary school, we could do arts emotion. What do we get from emotion? We could do menace. That'd be kind of funny. Try go for a menace boost. No, stay put. Which one's this? A large sphere of glass or clear crystal which is hollow and then mostly air and small pile of metallic looking flakes. It's the big old snow globe. Put it in the vaults. I want this. Yes. And then galactic relations just fucking going off like crazy. So this is a new colony. Yeah, I think not on this run. I'll skip this particular run. We'll go 30 minutes, because why not? You have just had the strangest dream. You were holding a large, glassy sphere. Something like the orb that the Oozga sent to you. Except that there was nothing inside it except but darkness. You looked into the sphere and then fell inside of it somehow, becoming lost in endless black. You cried out for help and you felt something in your hands. Not a sphere anymore, but a crystal. Smooth and faceted and hauntingly familiar. Like a precious possession lost since childhood. Slowly a light began to glow within the crystal. You could see your hands that they were ghostly pale, almost translucent. And then you knew what you had to do. You held up the crystal and radiant steam from your fingers, banishing the dark. Free at last, you flew up into the sky and you woke up. Why is it really important somehow? I'm sure there's nothing to it. Zorana, how funny, I was just thinking about you. Explain your dream. A vision! Oh, you're so lucky. You need some sort of important crystal? I wish. You expect being Crystal Novan? It's a sign you should investigate your heritage more? So what's much to learn more about other galactic gods, especially Crystal Nova? What's more such a kind of dream that you're alone into the thingy, but how would I do that? I don't know. It's your soul journey, don't look at me. So interior is stepping into a winged unfurled and you gain power to destroy the world. Right. She has very strange dreams sometimes. I'm gonna quickly put that in my notes for the next one. Find our oranges. Turn 13. Weird dream with spirit without doing Provost's quest. Is that Noxia? I can't remember her name now. Implies that it's about finding your oranges. Well, thanks for your help. Call me anytime. Probably was just a dream. But it wasn't, was it? It certainly was not, was it? What does she do for the council if you give her a position? Mirel. She can give you 60 history. The logo feat of law. That's pretty good. A slight widening of her eyes. I am greatly honored. How may I serve you? Law. Oh my! Her eyes flick back and forth rapidly. It looks something as if she were counting under her breath. She's just like, holy shit, promotion! All like, out of nowhere. I just met this woman yesterday. What the heck? What happened? Right, we're looking for... More effort on the list, to be honest. I feel like I completely just left her out of this list, like, entirely. Like, I'm going for the entire list and I can't see it. Hang on. Mirel. This one is, Mieka. Ooh. Logo feat oof law I wrote. Because this is a pretty good one. Like 60 is kind of a standout amount. That's like that's a whole lot to gain, you know what I mean? That's kind of worth it, I think. Yes, I will serve to the best of my abilities, Your Imperial Highness. Thank you for this opportunity. Sadly, my what's it called? I guess my heart rate will slow down a little bit over time, over the next hour or so. And until then, I'm going to be sinking very quickly still, unfortunately. We'll find out shortly, I suppose. We've got such a weird like party of adventurers. We've got like a weird like D&D group building here now. We do have insane. Look at these skills. Like holy shit! Look at this. Like we are stacked the fuck up. We need one more thing, and it's bureaucracy, and then military. I guess if we want to like go really crazy. We now have 4 votes purely from like just getting people in our cabinet. One of which was a massive mistake, and I can't wait to find out how it goes wrong later on. Because it definitely will. But there's no debate about it. It will happen. I can't wait to find out like how like the whole fucking religious like sect just hunts me down. Send like their battle monks or whatever. Your birthday will rise so much, and you have to host the Imperial Jubilee celebration. So you prepared? I hope so, I don't know. Because we'll find out, won't we? We're going for deception in this case. You're still long enough to answer a basic question without giving away a reaction. You can help with the truth to embarrass yourself. Oh, we've actually said this before, haven't we? Yeah, embarrassing yourself to distract people. I keep getting like Discord messages and I can't like respond to them. I feel really bad because it's all like videos and stuff and I can't watch them on stream, so I'm like, no, I want to watch them. No. Right. Go dancing. I'm gonna go to Heru free. For no particular, I can't remember what's actually here. What is Hero free? Oh, we're doing the Jubilee thingy. Alright, well we're gonna do We're gonna do the Vikings first, even though we're in Heru. Then the Farkans, then the Mao, then the Heru last, because, you know, we're in Heru space, we might as well do it the right way, you know, insult them while we're here. Make a bad impression. Please one step forward and enjoy. The explosive gas begin to circulate, everything's going smoothly at one point. A crisp thingy demonstrates skill, the energy flags, they try to fucking kill you. But apparently we lived, which is cool, I guess. We didn't die, let's go! I guess we go for, like, strength next. We're kind of just following anything that's green, we just pick that as kind of the goal for this playthrough. Come in. Your Imperial Highness, I am tasked on behalf of our late... On behalf of your father, we're bringing you this gift. He ordered it in advance that it should be ready for today. Oh. No message of disappointment? They're beautiful, and stronger than they look. Of iron-clad slippers now. Enjoy. Let's see. To criticize your perception claiming the Imperial regime that we not yet Empress. It was an insult to your father's memory. Well, of course it was an Emperor. He wants to be the Emperor. He's gonna have to work harder at winning favor. They're gonna fucking hate me here. Because both clans were controlled by families of tasked with the Mirka nobility, who were therefore assumed to be loyal to the homeworld. The conflict gave the Emperor an excuse to increase the strength of the Mirkan Imperial faction. Over time, they have largely merged and interconnected, for the original capitals to maintain a friendly rivalry in sporting competitions. Both planets are known for their entertainment options and relaxed lifestyle. Would it be better to emulate that or to impress with your own pomp and circumstance? What theme do you want for your reception? Colourful and casual. Revolves around fun. To win their approval makes it to show that you understand and appreciate their way of life. Bring on the flower dresses and the drinks of tiny umbrellas. There are any number of businesses on these planets who are accustomed to catering for conferences and delegations at short notice, and they are thrilled with the opportunity to supply the Heavenly Palace. Eventually, the electors feel more comfortable. You've made many more useful contacts in the sector. As parties in full swing, you find yourself surrounded by smiling, laughing guests. You don't want to be rude, but you need to get with the crowd. We'll make eye contact with eye contact with solid between the groups of friends. It's not so bad once you get the hang of it. Go to the first elector, Breneka. Oh, this is the weird bit of this, the fucking crap, isn't it? That's what he's eyed. It was a family guy. It doesn't matter, probably. That was called Wen, which is pretty short for something you didn't read back as Rossi before this event to check. That's why you're not strangers. Can't see her husband or son nearby. Well, this is not my voice. Why do I sound like this? What happened? I don't know how she sounded. She definitely doesn't sound like that, though. That doesn't sound right at all. Like, oh, my husband isn't with us anymore. Isn't with us anymore. He? Dead, I'm afraid. I'm very sorry. Oh, it's alright. You've been very busy lately with matters of your own. You haven't had time to keep up with recent news. I condole with you and your son for your loss. Yes, it was a terrible tragedy. Very difficult times. Actually, you don't feel just very sad at all. His little legs. God, you've suffered your own loss. You've been to us before, after all. Ask about the necklace. It's a very unusual pendant. Places the palm under its hands. Does it ever attack you? No. Stare down the crab with menace. We have menace? We have 30 menace. We have 50 reflexes, and we have 10 allure. I guess we go poke the crab? Okay, what if we try menace? All the universe should fear your wrath. Surely you can petrify one little crab and let it burst Breneka's bubble to see a little defender fail. You turn the full force of your glare on Breneka's pendant. It hangs there, limp and useless. Smugly, you reach out to prod the crab's shell, and it fucking eats you. But impossible! You literally cannot do this one. It's literally impossible. That's interesting. Compliment her bosom. I like your breasts, mate. Look great. She's unimpressed. Oh, hang on. Poke the crab. So it should probably have positive things anyway, but it's just good to hear. It actually likes me anyway. And then this guy, for some reason, this guy just fucking hates you no matter what you do. We could do deception sports, or we could do deception allure. Deception allure. You widen your eyes a little bit. Oh, I don't know anything about those big heavy sports. Can you teach them to me? Well, I don't know. I'm not sure you'd appreciate it. Maybe that'll help us understand a little bit too thickly. Honestly, I think he hates it no matter what you do. Let her touch you, I guess. Sure. Right, what else are we going for then? Let's have a combat, maybe? Why not? Have a combat. Combat. Go to Heru 2. I think Heru 2 is the, There are members of discontent in the commission regarding the colonial enterprise. Being too hasty between the grip about communication a chance for discussion, representatives of the Heru system are particularly disappointed. Oh, too bad for them! Another gift has been sent from Crystal Nova. I'm gonna solve it, don't worry. I got this. It's easy. You know what you're doing, don't worry. I'm an expert. You turn it in your hands. Piece by piece, you just assemble the puzzle, and you finish, you surround it with oddly shaped bits of wood, all separate. There was nothing inside, not even a central storage cavity. Just wood. So is that it? Just a sense of accomplishment? How are you ever going to get this all back together again? There's no blueprint, and you can't remember the entire process backwards. Are the pieces labelled? You pick up a piece of wood and your eyes go wide. The unfinished faces, the signs that were hidden when the box was assembled. They're not blank. They're covered in letters. But so faint that they're little more than discolorations of... I can't fucking say it. Discolorations of the wood. Grain. A message hidden where your security scans could never detect it. Feeling furtive, you rearrange the pieces stringing together chains of words. Rendezvous, neutral spy, top secret, face-to-face, Voshkot. The former prince, your traitorous ex-brother. He sent this message? Says that a great secret has been hidden from you, something important. Something he cannot transmit by feed and doesn't even dare to hint at it in writing where it might be discovered. He says that he has to speak to him in person as soon as possible. He's arranging a chance He's arranging a chance for a rendezvous under the cover of a spy exchange between the Celestial Empire and the Crystal Nova. If you choose to attend, you can fly on a small craft to meet him alone. He abandoned the Empire. He left you without a word. All these Trekkens, you wanted answers. You've missed your brother. Is this a chance to get him back, or is this a plot against you? You haven't heard anything about a spy exchange. You have to wait for more information if this is real. You have to decide whether to meet him or not, but not yet. Piloting. Telling one hero of another can be tricky on first glance. They all look a little bit alike to you. Perhaps we never know one well. Everybody's in the American system. Gender is irrelevant for them. The individual elector of Pane Stoi or whatever. Okay, well, they're all pretty much the exact same. We have Terrible Allure, we have 30 Menace, we have 60 Etiquette. Oh, no, it's Rhetoric. We have 40 Rhetoric. Okay, well... Could ask that somebody will find your opinion more sincere if you don't mince words about it. What matters right now is winning the election. This is a visual novel. Pretty much, yeah. It's like, if you ever played Long Live the Queen, it's like a sequel to that, basically. It's like set in like the far future of Long Live the Queen when they're in space and shit. I've already finished it, so now I'm just trying to like get all the extra bits of lore that I missed in the first playthrough, because there's also like hidden lore in the game about like the main characters and all that, so I'm like digging for all that now. The number of votes. In the full commission, the sector may be beneath notice, but in the College of Electors specifically, it holds more interest in the Heru homeworld. So your quarters now and forget us later. You don't know what the future will hold. There's another all the more reason for you to take advantage of the opportunity while it lasts. In this moment, your tiny worlds hold power they may never have again. Now is the time to negotiate. Well said. I look forward to speaking to you in more detail privately. She nods and steps aside. She doesn't like you, though. And then this weird woman. Hello, Your Highness. It's good to see you again. Again? We don't be formally introduced, of course, but I was lucky enough to win a ticket to an Imperial premiere once, and you were one of the black carpet guests, so I saw you there. Oh, what so? Dragon float. You don't remember it. You've received invitation for many events that they all blur together. So I feel like I've read this before, so I'm gonna skip through this anyway. We could menace her. Does it work? No. Okay, well, I'm just here to make alliances. I'm not trying to be a burden. I'm not here to play tourist. I'm here to make alliances for the good of the Empire. I want to get to know you and your needs and interests, and so that we can work together more effectively. But if you prefer to stick to business, that's fine with me. Thank you for your understanding. I look forward to speaking with you in more detail privately later. She smiles and bows to you and moves away. She probably likes you. Who don't want to go? And then it's like these two, right? It's like the two guys. Answer politely. Yeah, to be honest, I can't help but like these guys. They're both just very sweet. Both very, very friendly. Blend in, there won't be any problems. Intended it as friendly advice, but they don't look any more relaxed. I'm sorry that the young elector flashes on ways that's not able to attend tonight. Everything as well. It is still very young. It would not enjoy the travel. It might have been loud, disruptive. We passed everything except for bureaucracy, at least. That's something. So if I do this... We don't know. Okay, we didn't get us anywhere. So we're still kind of in the spot of being like, what do we actually level next? Because I don't really know what I'm going to actually need if I have to like fight my brother when I meet him. I generally have no idea what it's going to be like. It could be a cool guy, could be a complete wanker. No idea. So we're kind of just winging it as we go along. I guess we go for this one because it's better overall. Oh fuck's sake. Okay, can we survive this? Let's find out. You're carrying a knife. Can you get from this position? You've got blade, contortion, strength, wrestling, dramatic body control. Definitely don't have that. Blade, contortion. We have 30 and 10. And it's strength 30, wrestling 0. Well, we can try this. We cannot do it. Okay, well... let's just do a different one. Let's go brood somewhere, quietly. Oh, fuck's sake. Okay, I think we just have to reload. I think we just have to go back and just, like, do things differently. Let's see. Actually, if I skip... When did I last save? It was a while ago. Hang on. Can I do it differently now? I'm guessing no matter what I do, I'm just gonna die. So I think I just have to save more often. I think we went here last time? So, what did we do last time? We got Deception 30, didn't we? Throw that on. End social turn. Go dancing. We're gonna save Big Bro 4 here. So we can like lean back on that if we need to. Go for strength 30, I guess. Try this again then real quick. Solve it. I think we've done all the exact same decisions as last time. Let's see, can we get through this time? No, okay. Good thing we saved. So I think we just can't go there. I think we got to stay away from that place. We'll go here instead. Hmm. So there's the feathered faces. Skip all this. It's quite delicious. An odd response, but you sense that it is pleased. I believe this is your first visit to our footstool, Harry Prime. I love mystery. This guy's like, I fucking love mystery too, let's go! Right, let's see, can we get away with this time? No. Where do I go here? Fucking, I feel like no matter what I do, these guys just really fucking hate me. Oh, it makes you secretive, that's the problem, I guess. It's because it's making me secretive that I'm dying. So we gotta, like, talk to the snake. Hello. And then if we go here now, we should be fine. Level up our Allure, I guess? Allure? I forgot this one looked. Okay, no. Maybe not this one, maybe not this outfit. And then Rhetoric. And then Alliances. And then Answer Politely. And then I'm sure it'll be fine. Wait, no, it makes you fucking secretive, doesn't it? Oh, for fuck's sake. The fucking cube makes you secretive. Oh my god, how do I get past this? Is this just doomed? I wonder. Maybe this time it'll work for some reason. If I go here now. And then here. Nope. What do I do, man? I actually might not be able to get through this. This might just be broken. If I go up here to deep space, away from Heru, maybe they'll let me a bit more. Right, now that we're secretive, we have to go here. Okay, and now we should be able to survive now, probably. Because now we're not secretive anymore. It should be possible just to get through here without dying. Sure, I reply favorably. I love the Falcons. I fucking love them. I guess we could do like 60 Menace or something. I don't even know what we're gonna do with Menace, but why not? Actually, I guess it's pretty better if we get to 60 Deception, or 70 Deception, technically. As the simplest possible what it says you provide them, you just have to make a mistake if that's not complete your words are false. Making alliances. Answer politely. I'm sure you'll be fine. This is a social gathering. Everyone present had a good time to get to know each other a little bit. To feel more comfortable together. There are political events with strict etiquette, but this one isn't one of them. All you need to do is talk to me. Offer a friendly smile and have it enough to set nerves at ease. I'm sorry that he's not here. Ask on his parentage. The end. Okay. We're not... Surely we don't die. Okay, good. There's not that many assassins after. You know, only like 50 of them, you know. No more than that. We're fine. We're doing okay. I'll just hop here where I feel a bit safer, to be honest. They claim to capture an Imperial intelligence agent carrying out espionage in their territory and demand that you come in person to the border to negotiate an exchange. The problem is it's not one of our agents. It's a common citizen who does business on Crystal Nerve. It's not an agent. He's not even an informant. He has no classified value. Better lose some guy than put you at risk, would you say? Got some for causing an uproar. To a truly private meeting, I have to pilot a flyer myself. Right now, you have other choices to make. Well, I know what I'm doing. Wrestling! We're gonna fucking wrestle our brother to the ground. We're gonna fucking... He's gonna put him in a chokehold right away. That's how we say hello. I guess we had a Big Bro 6. It's a crazy series building here. Oberrod has betrayed me because everyone should be on my side. I'm gonna wait here. Just wait here for 4 turns. But Aganaglia is happening, but I don't care. Do chain this time, why not? Oh, they have so far refused. We're to send out shuttles, one from their side, one from ours. To meet for a private rendezvous which they wish you to fly out all alone. That is ridiculous! It couldn't be more obvious of a trap! You cannot go! Convince her to let you go. It is my choice to make. That's the tried to kill you before and failed. I'm young and untried, everyone knows that. An Imperial heir should have faced danger. Should have done their time in service of the fleet before coming to the throne. I don't have that chance, but I can't be treated like a glass trinket. If I refuse to take chances, I don't deserve to be an empress. I don't believe the Nomads have assassination in mind, not so publicly anyway. There are other dangers. I might attempt to kidnap you, use you as a hostage. Considering your family history, some might believe you were considering it affection. But family history is more relevant than she realizes, but you're too close to give up now. 5. I don't come back. If the representative tries to carry by force persuasion, blow us both up. It's an order. It's a risk, but it's worth it. I should disapprove, but I acknowledge the right of the Imperial Princess to choose her own destiny. Very well. It better work. So what's his name then, is it? Your older brother. Previously the heir to the Imperial throne. Because of the difference in your ages and positions, you were not raised in the same household. But he used to visit you on Kedra to tell you stories about his adventures. He was the shining silver sun, destined for glory from birth. He attended Commissia sessions as an observer when he was younger than you are now. He received excellent reports in school and progressed in military service, training to be an officer. Then he abused his security clearance to steal a starfighter, fled Imperial space and invaded the Crystal Nova. He's now a traitor to the Empire, a price on his head. To fly alone in a small ship, you log your flight plan, take a deep breath and go out in search of answers. Maneuver yourself into position to dock the Nevin shuttle, trying to avoid looking at the Heavenly Palace looming behind you. 3, 2, 1, contact. A tall figure steps through the hatch. We finally met our brother. Hello, little sister. Him? I know. No, I didn't level that out! Oh, unbelievable. He catches your fist, fucking breaks your arm. Tears it off instantly. Hang on, no, I have to find out. I must know. I've got to fucking reload the save it. Alright, hang on. Hang on, so this is 624. 621, okay. You go here. Fire favorably. Hang on, what did I do last time? I think I went Deception, didn't I, to 70. On this turn. Okay, I think there's something wrong this time, hang on. Hang on, so what did I do last time? So I think we didn't even go here, we went somewhere else, probably. Did I do Heru too? Is that all done? I guess so. We went Deception. Why are we doing this again? Oh my god. So, skip. Top. Top. Ask. Okay. So what we want, really, is combat. So I guess we go here, and then we waste time going somewhere else first. So we go here. So how did I get, like, chains last time? I'm a bit confused about that, to be honest. So then I go here, I guess? Big Bro 2-2. Okay. Getting 50 unarmed. We're gonna fucking, like, Falcon punch this guy. We're gonna fucking launch him out the window. Convince. Then secret rendezvous. Hit him. He may be a trained military man, but he wasn't expecting to lash out in your hand into his cheek before he can respond. What was that for? You're a traitor to the Empire! You abandoned me! Do you have any idea what I've been through? I had to. I had to leave as quickly as I could before anyone could suspect and try to stop me. Why? The same reason that you're here now. I learned a secret too dangerous to whisper within the Empire. I found out that my mother was still alive. That's not possible. Please, sit down. There's going to be a lot to take in and we don't have much time. Our parents' marriage was difficult. Once she'd done her duty and brought an heir, Mother wanted to leave, but Father wouldn't let her walk away. She was his trophy, his treaty bride. He demanded her public support. Marriage is a lifelong bond, but nothing forces the married couple to live together. Nothing other than themselves, and an angry emperor might be hard to resist. Eventually they reached a compromise. She would go into exile in disguise, never to be seen again. She would leave behind her children and her dowry, and he would tell the Empire that she had died still loyal. This is ridiculous. Why did she approve? Where's my mother? If she's alive, why isn't she here? She's not well. The long separation, it's damaged her. It's not safe for her to travel away from Nova Prime. You can't expect me to believe this with no evidence. I know this is difficult, and I don't have any way to prove it to you. If I showed you recording, she doesn't look the same as she used to, do you even remember her? You were so young. What I can tell you is that I didn't throw away an empire for nothing. I gave up my birthright to find my mother. Why do you think Papa's never remarried? He knows his wife is still alive. It's possible. It is possible, but how can you know? If Mother is alive, she must have at least sent me a message. She must have at least sent me a message. No, she doesn't know I've done this. Come to see you, I mean. I didn't want to get her hopes up when I wasn't sure if I'd be able to talk to you at all. Maybe she didn't care enough to try. Called you a creature, after all, not her child. Even if I believed you, what do you want me to do about it? The Heavenly Palace is watching us. If I tried to leave a boat with you to go to Nova Prime, it'd shoot us both down. It's not why I'm here. I need to arrange a way to speak to you privately so I can give you information without being intercepted. Mother is dead and I'm a traitor. You know, security service would never let a message from either of us reach you. I had to get free before he became Emperor, so we might lose the chance. Chance for what? Mother's dowry. Eternal radiance. It's a crystal. A very special crystal. It has spiritual significance, especially to Mother. It's like a part of her soul, and being without it is slowly killing her. If I had known about it before I left, I could have tried to rescue it, but now it's too late for me. You have to find Eternal Radiance and send it back to Nova, for Mother. He wants that crystal, but he's afraid of something. In a way, he seems to be afraid of you. What sense does that make? I mean, to be fair, the fucking build we've been going for, it's just like fucking armed to the fucking teeth, just like ripped out of her fucking mind. Oh, the Imperial Merchant. The spy is supposed to be ransoming. They didn't want to trade the crystal for him? I wish it were that easy, but it's an Imperial treasure now, like the Regalia. Only the ruling Emperor has the power to give it away. Want me to become Empress so I can give you the crystal? Or else steal it and smuggle it out if you can. Whatever you do, don't touch it with your bare hands. A spiritual crystal can be dangerous to anyone who isn't its owner. I hate to ask you to do this. Still so young and you're trapped in all these politics, but we need you. You're our only hope. Don't tell anyone that you've talked to us. Don't mention the crystal to anyone, it's top secret. You can still keep a secret, can't you, little sister? I remember being sneaky once or twice, like about that how that wine got poured all over the ambassador's coats. I'm not a little girl anymore. You literally came here in like formal attire. I mean, you came dressed in like a fucking like wedding, not wedding, like a fancy posh party dress. I don't know what you call it. I can't remember. Off the top of my head, I can't think about what it would be. And my heart is still racing, so I still can't like speak normally like a normal person for some reason. I will at least put on my notes though that the big bro is here. Let's say piloting student. So he wants me to steal a crystal. Because I have to steal it. I literally cannot do this, but the way of just becoming the Empress, because that's not going to happen on this playthrough. So look when you check the rhetoric thing if we can. Rhetoric practiced or student. We can't change the past, we've got to keep going. He hands you a little blue data chip. This has contact information. You need to get a message to me, I'll help you how I can. There's so much I need to tell you, but it's still not safe. What about Mother? How do I talk to her? Can't. Not until you find the crystal. I don't know he's looking away as if he's like telling a lie to me. Denied again. Is she really alive? Is this just a scheme of your brothers to get a hold of an Imperial treasure? As for this spy exchange, what I want is a nice picture of you. A big painting. Something pretty to go on the wall in your honor. That sounds like something an ambassador might request, doesn't it? I suppose. So that'll be fine. I better get back before anyone gets suspicious of what you're doing out here. You still have so many questions that you don't even know where to start, but it seems like it's all the answers you're going to get. And Zorana, be careful. Imperial politics is a worm pit all the way down. You can't trust anyone. Hope you've got a good bodyguard. I am my bodyguard, don't worry. So I'm not gonna whine about your problems with the brother who's abandoned you. Not easy to understand how he feels about you or how you feel about him. I guess he just bypasses the fucking empathy check. Also, long lost relative, meet your brother, we did it! I'll probably put that in the little list. X, meet brother. Okay, that's more done than I thought we would have in this stream already, which is good. We're only 2 hours in, you can do more of this. So here's the plan. Probably want stealth, I think, right? So stealth or stealth. Hello, snake. The door's open and a palace servant begins to push a cart of cleaning supplies into the room. Seeing it to your contemplation, she withdraws, leaving the cart in place to continue her task later. Emperor Dragonstone is numbered by beautiful portraits separated by the length of a wall. Not together. Never together. So how do we like clicking this? I don't know what that was. That was my chair or something? I don't know. How different might your life have been? Your eyes are stinging with tears. Why are you crying? That doesn't make any sense. Yes, you've got thoughts about your parents and their legacy, but you're not devastated. You don't feel that sad. Certainly not now. You cough. This is definitely wrong. Something is affecting you. There's a funny smell in the air. The cleaning supplies, everything poison gas! You rush out of the room to fresh air. Someone, of course, has fled. It was ordered by Ixel, Elector of Ondra. Fucking Ixel, unbelievable. See, what a shit attempt to fucking poison me as well. It literally did nothing to me. They're just like... So you did one emotion check for that. That was all that required. Just need to be like a decent emotion. A motor? What would you even call that? A decent emotion expert, I guess. Ordered to deliver to the nobles and they've handed over the unfortunate citizens, as well as an assortment of his belongings. He appears undamaged and if confused. A strange request from the nobles, though. First wanting to see you alone and then wanting to see a picture of you for remembrance? You must have ardent fans. Did Voshkot actually want a picture of you? Could it have been meant as a gift for your mother? If your brother is telling you the truth, if your father was excited your mother and pretending that she was dead in order to save face, then surely Imperial Intelligence ought to know about it. But if you ask now, you're giving away the source of your knowledge. Save. Well, it's an easy way to solve that problem, isn't there? Well, demand the truth. You weren't fresh at the time of my mother's funeral, were you? No, I was only an agent. But I'm more than that now. I want you to tell me the truth. Could my mother be alive? It's just... What do you... Why are you asking that? What do you mean? Why are you asking this now? Does something happen at your private meeting? Don't change the subject. I'm giving you an imperial command. What happened to my mother? Did she die or was she exiled? Was the funeral false? Yes. The confirmation sits heavier in your stomach than any of your brother's rumors and suggestions. Your mother did not die. She went away and left you behind. Why didn't you tell me? While he lived, I obeyed the Emperor's command. And then it wasn't relevant. Not when you had other priorities. Princess, your mother went into seclusion on Nova Prime and has not been seen for more than a 5M. Her current condition is unknown. As far as I'm aware, she's made no hostile moves nor any attempt to break the terms of her exile, which would include contacting you. What happened to your private meeting? Did the ambassador claim to be your mother? No. He said she was alive, but she wasn't there. I don't want to talk about this anymore. I need to get back to Imperial space. Very well. Well, I'm not trying to win this playthrough, so I guess we just keep like just pissing about in deep space. I guess we just don't really go anywhere important. We don't really care about like actually winning people over. Good morning. Yes, we know that you know everything about law, so please help. Okay. Yep. Treat them equally. Yep. I'll do the right thing this time. You know, I've been convinced. You know, fine. Contortion. I'm taking this because there's so many assassins that like contortion is really good against, so. Eternal Radiance. Mysterious spiritual crystal that Voshkot claims belongs to your mother, and was part of her dowry upon marriage. It must have been quite valuable. If it's kept in the Imperial Treasury, you can probably just walk in and demand to see it. Well, you could, but first to keep your interest in the crystal a secret. It would be better if you pretended not to be looking, or pretended to be looking for something else that was stored nearby. You just need to consult the inventory records. Once you figure out how to access them. So we need intrusion and operations. To be fair, intrusion is an easy one to go for. Operations is not too bad. Maybe later. I'm gonna save here because, like, this is gonna be the part where the game is gonna just fucking destroy me. I think this is technically 7, isn't it? Yeah, we skipped it here, so we've still got like 15 turns to just do this. We'll go up here, because why not? Okay, we've got blade success. Okay, we've got blade contortion. Come on, fuck him up. You sink your hand down along your trapped body, drawing your knife while not revealing your attacker to doing a squirm for freedom. Unfortunately, it's hard to stab someone you can't see, so you wave it up around it, stabs out of your hand before you get much damage, and then you just fucking die, I guess. Alright, fight to get free, we can do this, easy. Hang on. Easy, yeah, okay. Okay, we're close, we just need to be better at blades, I guess. So, do I just die? Yes, okay. Well, what we have to do... I think we have to go for stealth, right? Like, hiding. We could get intrusion, that's also technically stealth. The most obvious way to hide is to cover up your body so that no part of it can be seen. You know what? It's not wrong. You blend through a crowd, make yourself not invisible, very hard to snitch from anyone else, which will slow down anyone hunting for you. So we end social turn. And then we try to go for negative, I think? Shadows up around you. Stealth student. Okay, well, you need lots more stealth than I can realistically get, so I think we have to just, like, reload this one. Good thing I saved. Never mind, it was too recent. You know what I can do, though? I can reload this one from 15 minutes ago, apparently. There's also this one as well, though. I think I have to stay quiet. I mean, it's still secretive, though. Fucking, what do I do? How do I not die? Hang on. Demand the truth. We'll just go for all this. Okay, what if we go to Farkas? Maybe we can just skip over the whole event, where it'll be like, what do you do? How do you not die? Go ahead and get 30 intrusion while we can. Address them together. I am the daughter of the great Emperor Dragoson, who is a part of this life. I am the heir to his holdings, titles, and responsibilities. The position of Emperor, however, is too important to hinge solely on the matter of birth. The Emperor is the Empire, focused into one body, and requires the support of the Empire. My father's heir and the most obvious candidate to assume the throne, my succession will ensure continuity and stability within the government. Why did it take you so long to come here? Like, I'm fucking busy! Leave me alone! It's a very delicate time, and the arrangements to my father's honour, the pre-existing arrangements for the Heavenly Passage. The negotiations are left open, but no one sits on the throne. I assure you it's extremely important to me, but if it isn't the Empire, no good if I'd been to break down all commitments of Russia as for some proper province in rebellion. Even Ozara nods, if grudgingly. Oberon puffs his chest, the medals in his uniform glinting. What is your experience in the military? But on the fleet, it didn't end well. I actually prefer personal combat. Yes. You know very little about amateurs and individuals. Might ask if any forms of music you would find particularly enjoyable. No. I do not care about politics, music. I care about politics a lot, actually. It's very important to me. Am I still just gonna die? Fucking... Oh my god, it's so annoying. I have to reload my fucking quick save. But I have to reload the earlier quick, so I have to go to this one. Go do all of that. And then go here. Then we go here. I think it's just gonna force secretive. Maybe that will break the whole thingy though. Maybe that will break the assassination attempt. In a perfect world, it will anyway. We'll find out. Let's see if it kills me again. Didn't mean to do that again. You feel something pop. I need to ignore this one. And this one, but it's apparently the exact same. So my last proper save been 642 turn 12. I think it has to be this one here. I think we have to just waste more time before going to see Big Bro. So, what we do is probably go for 20 hiding. Can we get stealth? No. You gotta go all the way down. Let's see if maybe we don't die. We might just die again if we try to go down straight towards it. Let's get operations as well, so you need that later on. I feel like we're just gonna die. Let's not risk it. Let's just go up. Okay, we need dart guns as well. Fucking everyone's trying to kill me. Holy shit! It's almost as if I've made like a million enemies in this playthrough. It's almost as if I wasn't even trying to like be friendly at all. That's crazy. So we go here. We could do this, but it's probably pointless. So what was it that killed us? Was it not having enough strength, or was it like something else? So I know contortion would be a pretty good one to have. But we could just kill one of the assassins if we get like enough blades. I might legitimately just do that. I might just be like, yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna just kill them. I'm just gonna kill the assassin myself, so I can get back to like, you know, playing the game. Alright, we're gonna give it double blades. It's gonna be wasted. Completely wasted. Look at this. However, we're going hunting for an assassin. Fucking try me, mate. He fucking ran away, he's just gone! What the fuck? Unbelievable. This man ran in fear the moment he found out I had blades at 50. Intensity with purpose as it is legions, appears effectively of multiple race, going no periods much about race of transmission or even the source of the ailment. It's dependent on tourism, news of outbreak or damage for these things. Saving what is your priority? Science, bureaucracy, because I actually have those things. Very well. And science, economics, we have that as well. This could be a big problem for the sector. It needs to spend additional advertising incredible to spend money without spreading disease. A bad omen. It's going to do great damage to your reputation. Okay, now what do we do? I guess we go 20 intrusion and we try to max it out on the next one if we can. I'm just going to put a lock door looking for a caged key, sliding an up with a match, or even just jiggling the knob a little bit. It's worth a try. I have updates. The request for April's received from first was roughing the sector now take some samples to investigate the situation. Financial incentives for character citizens to stay at their homes and to enjoy delivery and selling entertainment is to discourage dangerous mingling, while keeping the economy active. Wonderful. We're gonna save again. We're gonna it's fucking Big Bro like fucking 12. We're gonna call it that one. End social turn. Secretive. You follow the staff around. You trail one maintenance work. Oh, this is the wrestling woman. Goes the Oni-chan. Yes, that's the goal. We actually have met him now. Now we have to steal a diamond for him. we're gonna break into the fucking treasury. So what have we got? We got like a knife, rhetoric, and a lure. Hang on, do I have that? I might have that. Wait! You don't want to do this! Especially Miss Grim, she continues to pull without response. Her boots have much better grip on the floor than your dainty slippers. You've only got moments left to change her mind. What's her motivation? What does she want? That's worth treason and probably execution. You don't even know her. I can pay you! A bribe. It has to be. I'll pay you 3 times whatever you were offered. I have the Imperial Treasury. I'm worth more to you alive. Her eyes flicker. There's interest, at least. No, you'll just execute me and pay me nothing. Damn, she figured me out. Why would I want to execute you? This isn't personal, right? You don't care about me, I don't care about you. I care about who put you up to this, that's all. You give me that, and I'll give you your fee and a seat on the next jump freighter out of here. She pauses, she's thinking about it. It's just... I've got family and they need the money. I love at the end we just sit on the floor, just like looking at each other, we've got like tea in our hands, we're just like, No, I'm sorry to hear that. Don't tell me the details, as far as security is concerned, I have no idea who you are. Just some worker, that's all. She smiles weakly at that. It seems you will live another day. The attempt was ordered by Ixel, Elector of Ondro. He's currently a city game pro. Okay, cool. Well, fuck you, Ixel. Go burn in hell. 12 on each hands? I woke up and suddenly there's 12 of my brother. Right, I think we're gonna save over Big Bro 12 because we just survived an assassination attempt, so surely it doesn't get any worse than that. I'm sorry to hear that, loads gun. I thought it'd be more like pulls out knife. Like my character does canonically carrying out that little pocket knife at this point, so I mean... just pulls it out like, you fool! You let down your guard! Just stabs him in the neck. Go to neutral space. I have reports. In case of nothing outside the Heru 3rd sector, we have a pandemic on our hands. The population is becoming alarmed. They got some promising findings are already testing possible cures. They hope to find a solution in the near future. So this will be the Heru free sector, infections stop flowing, blaming an outbreak on various different segments of the population. In particular, there's a rumor about poor hiding practices among the Heru being responsible, which is stoking racial tension. What a mess. We've reached the rendezvous point with the negotiations with the Novas. They have sent letters to be there on their way to the barrier to speak to them shortly. Okay, well, we're gonna max out intrusion right now, by which I mean get it to 50. With proper tools, you can pick up in a simple lock or open an unlocked window from the outside. You can climb a fence or a tree to reach access points. With the proper tools, you can open up a complex multi-stage lock. Fucking, that's a big step up, isn't it? Into Aganaglia, right? No, sorry. I've got to go though, it's pretty important. Okay, Voshkot, Oni-chan, it's me again, hello. Can I punch him? No. Hug him. When all this is happening, still your brother, you throw your arms around him. Whoa, hi! Returns your embrace but tentatively, and then steps back, staring at your face. Hard to believe, but it's really you. You left me behind. I had to go, I had to leave quick because I could, before anyone could suspect me and try to stop me. Why? I've already read this before, so I'm going to skip all this, unfortunately. I'm sorry that you're kind of missing the plot, unfortunately, but I've already read it once, so I can't read it again. It's too long. We'll even do a Big Bro 13 now. Into the 13th installment of this franchise. Guess I can't actually, like, talk to them again. Visit guard training. Demand the truth. Tell me. Skip, huh? Yeah, you're right. I just hate the story in this story game. I can't stand doing the story. I do it for the gameplay. Oh, hang on. Reports on the Heru Plague. Next week is of celestial doctors as triumph. The treatment has been found to reverse the symptoms and halt the spread of the disease. It takes some time to affect all the infected, and some may refuse treatment, but the worst of the crisis is now behind us. You should hold a small ceremony to offer thanks to Ziv for his gifts. A wise idea. Seems like everyone's going to be alright now, but the populace may be a bit shaken. Yeah, no kidding. I think hiding is a pretty great one to have, so I'm going to go all on that this time. Actually, no, we want to go for operations, right? Average FF14 player. In a basic database search, you know how to set passwords and macros and recognize computer-generated videos. You can also use spaceship controls, but slowly. Watchcop was right. The treasure known as the Eternal Radiance Reduce kept next to the Imperial Regalia, the precious ritual items that you must handle during the coronation. That gives you a good excuse for wanting to take a look at them at least. Regalia will be locked up and guarded, of course. If it is an Imperial Princess, you wouldn't be allowed to walk off an Imperial treasure, the same way you might want the minor jewels. Those belong to your family. The Regalia belongs to the Empire. But once you know what the crystal looks like and exactly where it sits, you can devise a plan. A daring midnight heist to snatch the jewel out under the guard's nose, perhaps. Guards' noses. This is a little guided tour of the Imperial jewels. Damn, is that the one? Am I stealing this? Well, it is indeed simple to locate the eternal radiance. It's not a little crystal that can be held in one hand or placed on a high shelf. It's a glittering mass taller than you, scepters and protrusions sparkling in a dozen different hues. The shape is complex but symmetrical, almost manufactured looking. It's like a component of a space engine. I'm going to make an engine out of glass. So I'm going to write down that as well, just because I need to fix that in a minute. So I'm going to say intrusion practice, because that was the first important thing. And then it was stealth basic. Big guns practice for some reason. I guess maybe you can like shoot the crystal to get it out. And engineering in general, student is actually quite an easy one to reach. Actually, that's not too bad at all. And then spaceships. Student. Okay, not too hard. Doesn't sound too bad. Strange as it is also beautiful. Just looking at you makes me want to possess it, to run your fingers over those shiny surfaces. Of course, it's in a sealed case with the rest of the Imperial regalia, locked up tight and surrounded by uniformed guards. You can't so much as lay a hand on it. If you want to steal that thing, you have to get rid of the guards and the locks and the security cameras, and they'll definitely notice it's missing. A mere concise crystal is not easy to hide or even to carry. Well, there might be some way to pull it off. It would probably be easier to win the election. As Empress, it would be your rightful prize to keep or give away as you wanted. I think you even want to give it to your brother. You're not totally sure how you feel about that yet. Why couldn't your life ever be simple? Marcus Prime. Address them together. Address the elephant. Deception. Personal combat. Nothing. Right, so now the question is, if I had big guns at 50, would I be able to steal it? I'm actually going to be boring. I'm gonna look up the answer rather than like stealing the crystal, because I feel like it would take too long for this stream if I just actually had to go reload like an old save and get 50 big guns just for that one moment. Let's see. Trying to queen this. I'm sort of looking through like everything that I can, but there's no like actual notes about it. Okay, I can't find anything, so it's possible that maybe you actually just have to complete the game, in which case, I guess we've met our big bro, and we'll just leave it at that for now. Which means we start another playthrough. Yeah, it's a shame. Because I would have liked to steal the crystal, it would have been cool. I'm guessing with big guns, you could just, like, break a little bit of the crystal off with a gun or something, and you just like take it with you and be like, here you go, take it. But yeah, I feel like doing an entire playthrough is something I would very much like to avoid, generally speaking. So, find our oranges. So our only tip for this one is turn 13, Weird Dream with Spirit without doing Kronos' quest. Noxer implies it's about finding your origins. So I don't really know what that means. And we didn't get any other hints, it just sort of said like, oh, there's something to do with your origins. Oh, I keep saying oranges are origins, you know. So it's turn 13, right? I'm gonna be like a second real quick. We're gonna go pee, and I'll think about it again. Get a bit more. I don't know how to continue. Pretty random thing I like learned recently. Well, looking into like dieting, I learned that you can get like frozen fruit in like a bag, which sounds like frozen berries and stuff, which sounds incredibly convenient because like I always find that when I buy berries, they go off so quickly, which is why I never buy them. I just buy like apples and stuff. But like that sounds really convenient. What the like apparently they're not even all that unhealthy. Like they're like basically as good as non-frozen berries. I'm just like, what the fuck? Why don't I just do that then? Like, why does everyone just do that? Alright, kind of position. Here you go, Nexia. And you too, you're not getting away from me either. Go on. And then computer lesson because might as well. Right, so here's my thought process. I'm going to be boring, and I'm going to look up what it means by find your origins. Even though I have some ideas about it, I can't find any info about what I'm actually looking for. So we're just going to look up that and see what and go from that. From whatever we find from that, we're going to like start with that. Find your origins. Hang on, game. It was like origin, the name Zorana. Okay, what if I type in achievement? Okay. Apparently you have to become engaged to someone. Witness the 2 genetic testing scenes after becoming engaged to someone. What does that mean? That is not what I thought that was going to be. Yeah, that is definitely not what I was expecting to happen. What the heck? So we have to get married. That's this run. The origins of the latest partial limit just a little bit. A little is all I need. So I guess we just go for like indulgent? We just go all in on allure? Become like a romance master? I think we got a kind of couple we did last time, but it was pretty strong last time. It's like a bunch of allure. Skip all of this. Tolerate the mistake, because this kid's gonna be on my party someday, by which I mean tomorrow. Stay put for a turn, because I might as well. Negotiate. I'm pretty much just doing the exact same stuff I did on the last playthrough. It's basically just the exact same. Bargain harder. Accept the deal. That sounds absolutely fine. Right, Varta, I want to give you a cabinet position. I want you to be my logo feat of, what's it again? Is it commerce? I think he was commerce, right? Yep, 50 economics. It's pretty good, I'll take that. Like, Krovos, I want to hire you as well for some reason. I'm a fucking psycho. Yep, exactly. So we're now giving up on the Pope. The Pope is now our enemy. We hate the Pope. You can quote me on that. I mean, you need science and imperial history, which I can't remember who imperial. I think the old lady was imperial history, right? So we could go combat, environment. So we only really care about a law, right? That's what we're going for. We're just gonna marry someone. We go get science first, because science is such an insane one to have. Like, it's so powerful. There is not to get it. Once again, we're gonna make it my Jubilee because I want to see what happens if I get really far into the game like that. And I guess we get 10 menace as well. Punish for drunkenness only. And then Draug. Yep, send it into a orphanage, whatever it was. Temple, that's the one. And then we're going to get... I mean, I feel like reflexes is just always good to have, you know what I mean? It's always just a good stat, so I might as well just level that. Like, no matter what, reflexes will be useful. Etiquette. Offer your hand. Mingli in chat. As much as I hate this outfit, we're putting it on because we kind of have to for this playthrough. Yep, allure and arts. I have so much allure, sure I can just do it. Yep, graduate allure. we just blitzed through it. Completely just skill diffed it. Science. Alright, now we're just incredibly powerful. Now we're just absolutely fucking cracked out of our mind. Back to condition again. And back to Mika 1 as well. Wrestling. Fresher! Leading negative. Why? What did I do to you? It's like this one is learning to wrestle. I hate wrestling. Arts gunnery, interaction gunnery. Sure, with the gunnery, I guess. And then Mirka 2. Electric Boogaloo. Approve. Gonna go for ray guns this time for no particular reason. You can hold and carry a ray gun safely. Predators only holding your arms steady. You generally hit a stationary target. Give deception? No. Etiquette. And then we're going to learn stealth or something, I don't know. Oh, Blade, there he is. Finally shut up in my room. That paradise may be unreachable for me. Just fucking cuts my head off. I could fix it. It just makes it worse. Apologize. Go for intrusion. Might as well. Oh, I didn't hire thingy, did I? Hang on. I want you as my logo feed of law. Oh my. Yep, there we go. Perfect. Now we got our entire cabinet. We just need one guy to be like our lead now. Seems wrong some story. No one's quite sure whose fault it was. And with our flowered, smeared face offers you a box. Can you help carry this caprins back to the freezer before they melt? She seems extremely nervous and more so than anyone else in the kitchen. Something's not right here. I'm sorry, I'm very busy. Hurry to your next point, leaving the cooks to clean up their own stew. Carefully dodge an assassination attempt. Easy enough. Let's go to Mao. I've never been there so early in the game before. Might as well find out what happens if I do. Some gifts have been shed in honor of your thingy. Yep, in the vaults. Delay until after the election. Actually, who are we going to marry, by the way? Like, I know one of them is very easy to marry. One of them is like the woman who's just like literally has like she's like wearing like half of a shirt, and she's just like, "Hey, you wanna bang?" And it's just like, sure. I guess I'll marry you, madam. I'm gonna just delay it, whatever this is. I wasn't paying attention. Dart guns. Because why the fuck not? And this is the one we had the weirdest dream, and then the next year was just like, that was crazy. You have to have a bright reception, I'm afraid. Polite greetings, everyone's fucking angry. Accept her greeting or ask what's wrong. What? Gracious child, your staff are perfectly competent. I have what I need. You ruffled her composure slightly. She strokes her hands over her arms in a self-soothing gesture. The Imperial family is always welcome when they visit our sector in search of knowledge and enlightenment. It's a hint which is easy to understand. The Malvery part of their connection to the spiritual realm, only their access to information that Megan priests can never divine. You can make it up to me. Your good opinion obviously matters to him. A tiny bit of flattery can go a very long way. He's looking down like, whoa, okay. So, it's quite alright. After all, it's your company that I'm here for, Sir Elector. Oh, right. Takes a deep breath. I said too much all at once. You haven't been to Mal before, have you? No, I haven't. Well then, will you let me be your guide? For the evening at least, I can tell you all the tales. You want to do that? Move on. There's so many people here need to meet. I shouldn't say only one person for too long. It's important. He's like, damn, I didn't realize. The Palace Arboretum. A high-ceilinged room filled with trees and other plants that provide fresh fruits and nuts. An unhappy-looking gardener is standing beside one of the tall blue specimen, a pair of long-handled shears in his hands. Something wrong? He looks at you, then back to his tree, then bites his lip. There's a canker on one of those branches, on the underside. I think it might be a Picorian fungus. The branch needs to be trimmed before it spreads or the whole tree might go. It's a long ladder leaning against the wall. It's high up, so I need that ladder to reach, but when I get up there, I can't see the right branch anymore because the angle's wrong. Could you help me? How? If you go up the ladder, I can say which branch to cut. Mate, I'm the fucking, like, queen! What do you mean? Fuck off! Do your own job, mate! Fucking hell! You are the ladder. It's a sort of slide walks on the ladder to clearly use for the purpose of the time. You can't set up the process of holding gardening equipment. Wouldn't it make more sense for you to climb and me to point out the branch? It would, if you could see the canker. You can see the right branch. What's up into the tree? You know that a canker is named for a dead patch of bark, which can have many causes, including fungi and bacteria. It can be quite small. Not an expert in this sort of tree, and the plant branches are thin and far away, so none stand out. No, I can't. That's why I have to be the one on the ground. If you'll help, I'll hold the ladder while you climb up and handle the shield until you're safely up. He's clearly worried about something and seems to be in a hurry to get this done. But if he's trying to hide some failure in his part, why is he pressing you to help? You're usually the person staff would want to hide mistakes from. Something's not right here. Sorry, I'm very busy. You hurry on, making it just in time to checking that tree later on. Casually just dodging being murdered like 50 times in a row in this playthrough somehow. Literally unkillable for some reason. A gift is a wrap from the Gonna get hiding, I guess, because might as well. Review schedule. I'm gonna go find the lady from before that I mentioned. If nothing else, you look lovely. This should help boost your profile. As a representative of your Emperor's legacy, you must require to make a speech for first mention jokes while welcoming the delegations of the four primary Imperial races. That means you have to choose which orders to acknowledge them. Particularly, whoever you choose first will be flattered, and whoever you choose last offended. The Mexicans are the central pillars of the Empire will take offense at any position other than first. So the Americans first, obviously. Then we'll go over the Mal, then the Farkans, and then the Heru always last. I'd like to thank all of you. A time of transition. You come from different backgrounds, there's a event that brings us all together. See how the energy flags, you can carry some of the simpler dances inside the more supportive shoot if you're launching a rebellion. We'll get 30 big guns, because why not? Gonna be a gun gal. The fire button is easy enough to find on the station weapons consoles. Most of the time, the protective covers as well as look out to prevent accidents. This looks kind of badass, I won't lie, I like this. I have the little plasters as well for literally no reason, but they're just like decorative plasters. With a stationary target, you can manually adjust the targeting scope in multiple dimensions until you keep a solid lock on. Fire when ready. Come in. I guess we'll save and we'll call this playthrough so far the wife playthrough, I guess. Wife 1. Indulgent. We'll go meet the Heru people here. They're gonna be pissed off at me about disrespecting them, I guess. I'll just throw it away, I don't want it this playthrough, fuck off. I do not want you, leave me alone. I'm gonna get fucking a billion allure. There's a stronger notion can be fueled by allowing yourself to worship you while you appear not to notice. There's an art in knowing when and how much to reciprocate attention. I love the palace stuff that's just on the menu. And I love mystery. Just so that you'll, won't kill me later on. Because for some reason that guy loves to kill you if you don't like mysteries. It's really weird. It's not even a joke, it's completely real as well. It's like a real thing in this game. The guy will just try to kill you later on if you don't like mysteries there. Good morning, a political message. Buy favorably, I love them. Big fan of the Farkans. Seems to get more reflexes for now. Let's try this real quick. Nope. Okay. Etiquette. Okay, we can't do that anyway. There's a clear pattern, not style formatted we've seen before, so if I did personally. You fire out like a matter electron, not responding can, of course. Do I have a contortion? I have 10. No, I can't do it. Just nod. She probably likes you, that's good. No need to use this outfit here either. Skirt is long and tight, emphasizing her hips and hobbling her legs. Her blouse, by contrast, is too loose, too sheer, giving her a rumpled appearance that evokes hasty dressing and nightwear. She arrived alone, and since her intent is not to leave that way. When her eyes meet yours, she raises a hand to your face if startled, and puts on a bright smile and walks directly over to you. Your Imperial Highness, thank you for taking the time to meet with us. Please accept my condolences about your father. Thank you. He was such a powerful man. I regret never having the chance to know him better. It just goes to show you have to seize opportunities when you can. In a place like this, we often have to manufacture our own opportunities. The director of Clanbell said something similar. Oh, she did she? For some reason she finds this extremely funny. Some people love to play the game, but they don't realize how easily they can be outmatched by someone younger and faster. Which I suppose means I should keep an eye out for you, doesn't it? She said, you know, it seems both flirtatious and provocative. She's trying to get a reaction, but I'm not sure exactly what. Flirt with her. She likes to play games, does she? Perhaps we will each have the chance to see what the other brings to the table. Perhaps so. Please call on me when your schedule permits. She nods and walks away. That's all we really care about. That's the reason we're actually here. So, Imperial history. The Imperial expedition was led by the great Helena Svezden. Did you know she had 12 children? Almost all of her nobility can trace relatives to her family. As you said, that meeting was a beginning for both our peoples. Let's hope this meeting can be equally fruitful. Yes. Think of your words of wisdom, maybe we can speak again later on. I am certain that we will. Glad you excrete yourself and continue on that road. He probably likes you. I guess. Hopefully. Right, well, we're gonna stay here because I want to talk to the woman again. The woman. And we're gonna fucking wrestle her. Because that's part of the plan, that's how it works. So what do we actually go for from here, I guess? Like, strength? Problem is I have, like, no other plans on, like, what to do next, so I'm kind of just, like, winging it a little bit. I'm like, well, I want to investigate Heru too, I suppose, once I get married. It's kind of a weird thing to say out of context. What is the star for, by the way? Just leaning positive. It's just like, I guess they like you a little bit. Hello, Jaddy, if that is your name. Propose engagement. Marry me? Whatever for? It's not quite the reaction you were expecting. The usual reasons. Because you both benefit, I gain your support, you get a title and lavish lifestyle. How dreadfully naive. She rolls her head in an odd motion, crackling sounds coming from her spine. I'm not Mirkan. I'm not an old world Farkan. I'm the head of a small operation in Heru Blackwater, a widow of a poisonous reputation. Marrying me could cost you more support than it gained. And if you can't see those dangers, then your chance of becoming an empress are slim to none. She wouldn't bother telling all this unless she wanted you to respond somehow. She could have just said no if she wasn't interested. just go straight for the throat. I find you attractive. Like, yeah, I'm just that's all I like. I just think you're pretty, mate. I don't know. I don't fucking know. Whatever. It isn't only support that I'm interested in. I need a constant for the good of the Empire. But that bond lasts for life. It's important to choose the right person. Beyond the politics, someone who's interested. Someone who's interesting. Someone who's worth hanging around for 5 months to keep the cum. Someone I find attractive. And that's you. Well, it's always nice to be recognized as someone special. Tips of her antennae curl towards you like flowers seeking the sun. Alright, why not? I could use a little more excitement in my life. Offer accepted. She softly kisses her fingertips and blows in your direction. See you later, princess. Well, you've won her vote. You got what you wanted, right? We're now engaged to Jade. Engaged. So, can we... We'll explore social network first, I guess. And then analyze her voting history, because I don't know how to trigger the whole thing that was talking about before. Shows a ruthless approach, stamping out dissent, punishing failure, and being willing to make sacrifices to succeed. She respects swift action, willing to take risks to accomplish a goal, differing. Also, Operod doesn't like you because you haven't shut up yet. Go for the fucking trampolines. Let's go meet the Farkans as well over here. I haven't been to them yet, so I better get on that. On with your day. Just get a start on blades, I guess. Always good to have. Now that you're engaged, you and your intended are required to take samples for compatibility testing. Not all interspecies matings create viable children, but your partners are already of mixed origin. Genetic tests can also reveal couples too closely related to be healthy. Then your heritage is very likely to be a problem, but sometimes people do find surprising half-siblings. The problem is that there are workarounds, so they should be good for artificial selection, external genetics can be what in all clone children produce, and there is always the option of concubines. Although the potential could be application for getting yourself a lifelong alliance, which if married you can't change your mind. Taking the sample is a quick, painless process. We get the results of the personal samples are analysed, and various statistical models run to determine possible hospital outcomes. Cool. Anyway. Blade. Bring me a sword. Unfortunately, you have no experience of having long blades like this, so you just lose. That's what you can see upon. You can see upon. While you your opponent moves, you're not hitting a boat or sword. He's landing right at you. You fumble with the sword and you fucking die. Alright, well, I guess we're just gonna, like, you know, play paddleball instead, you know, take the safe option. Alright, Farkas won. Like, why did you take so long to come to us? Because I don't fucking like your country, alright, mate? That's all it is. Fuck off. Stop asking me stupid questions. Just leave me alone, Farkas. Treat them equally. I guess we'll get tumbling, because it's just a good skill to have. But it's the science department. Hello, Your Imperial Highness. This is Niels from the Genetics Lab. Major meeting at the earliest convenience. You ready to come down to the lab for a discussion? Oh, it's about the samples. Medical competition regions are positive to associate subjects in person. Makes sense, but the results are pretty policy to handle in the same way. So, are you available? I'll be right there. Make your way down, usher just will private office. Hello, please take a seat, make yourself comfortable. What's the problem? Coming out of children together? No, it's actually less of a problem than we thought it would be. It's actually very hard to explain. Well, try. Your genetic heritage is somewhat different than we expected. I'm gonna take a picture of that, so why not? In a flash of the serious video footage, I'm protesting that you're not her daughter. Did she know something that you never guessed? Am I not half Novan? Well, you could say that. Actually, you're about 98% Novan. Wait, what? Look at your hands, your Mirkan grey hands. How is that possible? Look at me! Your appearance has been carefully designed via inserted Mirkan genes limited to areas that control superficial visual features. Other than that, you are completely Novan. I can only speculate that your Imperial Highness, but at a guess I'd imagine that you're perhaps a clone child of the late Empress Melania. 2% variance is actually below legal guidelines, but the Emperor wished it. Your head is spinning. You're your mother's clone? An illegal genetically modified clone? It doesn't change your status as heir. The Emperor acknowledged you. He put you in this position. He is your father by law, if not by blood. Even though he never raised you and you barely knew him, he made you, at least. He must have. You were his creature. Fucking creature. I thought you'd want to know. Of course, we would not pass this information to your intended partner. They'll only be told the compatibility results, which are positive, which is good. Cool. We'll not tell anyone what you've discovered, not even the Imperial Thresher. Of course not, Your Imperial Highness. We understand the importance of data privacy. The palace scientists are your loyal servants, aren't they? They can keep it secret. They can certainly keep your father's secrets. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me. I'm sure you must have many things you want to be doing. Imperial Highness, I don't want to take any more of your time. Have a good day. Why do this information? When you try identity, your very body feels like a lie. You don't dare tell anyone. You don't know how they might react. It doesn't matter to the law, but it might matter to people's loyalties. You've got to lift your chin and carry on. So that was the achievement anyway. Barker's Prime, why the fuck did you take so long to come here? Well, I'm just busy, alright? Fuck off. Leave me alone. Go away. Actually, hang on, can I actually do this one maybe this time? So I have deception, I have 0 deception, I have some menace. Stare her down. I think you're being very rude. Looking down your nose would be more effective if you were wearing taller shoes. What was your experience of the military? Have you set a tour of duty? I'm of course too going to do something because of the theatre company in the future. What training have you pursued? I've learned to fire and maintain a variety of weapons. Richard clears his throat and presses his hands flat to his sides. I know very little about you. I don't care about music, I'm sorry, leave me alone. Reggie immediately just gave up on me. He wasted no time. He was like, oh yeah, fuck you then. I'm voting for your enemy. Right. So, my plan is pretty much just to go to... Herc? What's it called? Okay, what have we got? We've got Blades Contortion. We've got 10 Contortion, 30 Blades. We've got 30 Wrestling, 30 Strength. Can probably do that. Fight to get free. You twist the spell trying to roll free, but your struggle only annoys him. They kill you. Alright, let's go somewhere quiet. Okay, I think this playthrough we can probably just give up on. It's not that important anyway. I think Wife 1 is probably a good place to jump to. Okay. And Heru 2. Yep, favorably. He's just like, yeah, fucking whatever, I don't care. What does big guns do again? Let's just get more wrestling than now. Are you refusing to host me? Oh, no, of course not. Please forgive me, Your Imperial Highness. I spoke to you informally. There's none of the attraction or worthy of your attention. I visited your twin worlds to the cities and the temples of the forest. I know how even my visitors like myself are treated. The expectations of society and level cover. There are no luxuries here. I do not wish to disappoint you. She seems sincere. It's not surprising. How so doesn't exist out here. Total lack of a tourism industry. The site of websites around a lot of appealing spectacles, natural or otherwise, and there's naturally pleasant resorts to relax in. Right, and we're gonna save over Big Bro Beginnings, I guess, because there's no real need for that anymore. I'm not really sure how to investigate this place, to be honest. Really want some stealth, I suppose. I'll probably close my door there because I'm not home alone anymore. Yeah, I probably will end stream soon, I reckon. We're about 3 hours in anyway. The hooded cloak outfit, which is stealth skills. That's pretty cool, I like that. Chapper dock. Negotiate. I need support. Okay, well... well, that was easy, thank you. Small social network. Allied with lots of people. Oberod and Kadara are enemies. I guess that's why she likes this idea, because people she doesn't like don't like me, so she's like, yeah, fuck it, why not? Okay. I need support. Why in the name of the dead gods do you think I would do that? People like that bit they don't always learn. Also the undecided. Construction deals, request challenges. Let me stop you right there. You're only in the running because of who your father was. You and I both know you're not qualified for this position. You weren't trained for it. You're raised to be a doll, even always a bride for a potential alliance. You never minded. You had no ambition. You had no ambitions. You were afraid to the whole position and a lot worse than a bride. Maybe you'll learn. Maybe you'll turn out to be a decent ruler. Maybe with hindsight, you'll be the best candidate available. We don't have that right now. Right now, it seems an adolescent out of her depth. Your father's dead, your brother's a traitor. You've done nothing to make you worthy of being an empress. That's just rude. What can I do to prove myself to you? Do something with your life, earn a degree, build a business, form an alliance, survive. Everything you do, people will judge. That's how it should be. We're not losing your own merits. When the election happens, we'll see. Get back to work. She probably doesn't like you very much, which, you know, believe it or not, that's surprising. Wow, crazy. I can't just, like, you know, look. So I'm gonna look here for a second. 60 ray guns, why not? So she has no quest, but she said, do something with your life. We'll put that in our notes. It's from Heru 2. Okay. Last one is these two, who I think just ask you to, like, find stuff for them, right? I wonder then. So, the smoke rings is what it's called. Okay, apparently it happens naturally at the end of the game. If you get, you know, if you get your coronation, if you win the game essentially with 60 science after approving the scientist to be assigned on Heru 2, that is a lot less interesting than I thought it would be. Okay. I think the last few achievements are going to be a pain in the ass. Like, having looked at just, like, the guide there, it definitely sounds like a real pain in the ass. I'm curious about the data visor outfit. That sounds interesting. Is it spaceships, maybe? That was like a cool outfit, wasn't it? How do you get the data visor outfit, I wonder? It's not engineering, is it? Is it environment, maybe? I'm not sure. Piff will do a large squish. Yes, perhaps I have. At the end of my piffling days. Okay, I guess there's one more thing. Putting the pieces together could be interesting. What's that one? Complete the following achievements in one single playthrough before turn 27. Okay, there's a lot of spoilers in that achievement actually. Holy shit, okay. So complete Mysterious Glow, Secret Origin. Playing the magic trick skill in Muriel's personal quest. Okay. Do I not have Mysterious Glow then? Oh, I do have Mysterious Glow. I think it's just a simple way of doing it. There's like multiple ways of doing Mysterious Glow, I guess. Let's do Mysterious Glow, Secret Origin, and then Long Lost Relative. Meet your brother. Right. And then an expert in things. Figuring out what didn't happen. Since that Herkin visitor going slanderous and while drunk, so make a public apology with media 20, and then on the next turn pass the to be accepted. Allure plus rhetoric at 60, or menace at 40, which makes way more sense. Distrust Karandi, or listen to Esmeralda's theory, and then you gotta get turns. You'll have the choice to follow the signs in order to get at least, and the trigger event on 11, you got to get influence and second science or invention. I won't do that right now, but like... Okay, apparently there is a true ending, which is really interesting. I've just sort of learned. I didn't read what it actually is, but I sort of skimmed through it. There is a true ending to this game that we have not yet seen. So maybe I will do one more faith. I'm gonna make a new segment on my little notepad called True Ending. And I won't do it on this playthrough because it will definitely take like a few hours to get through. It's gonna be a lot of stuff to do. Can we just write in the little details now though? Well, sorry I'm taking so long, I'm just sort of like putting all these notes down. Hmm. Apparently on turn 10 the operations check is apparently 80. If you have 80 operations you can check the video footage. Which no one will ever have because that's ridiculous. So luckily it's not really necessary. It looks like the training is incredibly specific though. I'm looking at the actual requirements, and again, it has been kind of spoiled me what it is now, which is a shame. But like, it's really like specific. Like you require specific stats. You need one stat to be below a certain amount, and another stat to be above a certain amount. And like the funny thing is, I probably would have had those stats on a normal playthrough because they're both stats that I both like leveling and a stat I don't like leveling. So it's actually pretty fair to say I probably would have achieved that on a normal playthrough by pure accident, which is cool, I guess. Yeah, okay, so I think I will stream this again at some point. And when I stream it again, I will probably do that. Because why not? Why ever not? Anyway, thank you for watching. Sorry it was very quiet that last little bit of the stream though. I was focusing on like writing everything down, documenting it all and all that. But yeah. We got quite a few achievements actually in that stream. I can actually tell you how many we got. Let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we got 4 achievements in that stream, which to be honest, I thought we'd get like 2, so you know, I'm down with that. We met our brother, we discovered our origins, we killed an assassin, and we beat up the fucking swamp with our bare fists. What we didn't do was we didn't become a military queen. And we didn't complete the crackdown on Heru 2. It is a shame. But next time, we probably will do the Heru 2 project. Probably. We'll see what happens. It will probably happen. But next time is going to be just the true ending. Because I've now had a spoiler again given to me, so I know what it is already, unfortunately, but you don't. So next time I'm going to show you what the true ending is. Well, next time I play this game anyway. I'll probably play something else next time. But if I play this next time, maybe I will. We're going to lock in. We're going to do that. That will be a good definitive end of the game. I think beyond that, I will not play it on stream ever again, because that will be like a good point to actually end the game. Until then, though. Thanks for watching. Thank you for watching. Also get rid of that. I'll forget next time if I don't. So yeah, until next weekend. I'll probably see you on Saturday next week probably. Yeah, until then, take good care of yourselves. Have a good time. Take care of your mental health. Make sure you talk to people, talk to your people you love. Go outside, do cool things. And